I am sorry. Are you okay?
Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day.
They've said this is the house that
Canelo built. Es muy especial
built.
para mí estar con ustedes. Muchas gracias. Gracias por su apoyo. Significa mucho para mí tenerlos a todos ustedes aquí. Es una gran motivación y el sábado van a ver algo impresionante.
Boxingvoice.com.
Oh, I think it's gonna be a great fight. You know, the size factor is no matter here.
Boxingvoice.com.
I did that before and I feel good. So it's gonna be a great fight. And
Boxingvoice.com.
I'm ready for everything.
Well, I asked Jermel what he saw when he looked into your eyes.
Dollar DiBiase Productions.
What did you see looking at the lion that's ready to be unleashed?
You know, you never.
Boxingvoice.com.
You can't tell what you see. You just don't in the fight Saturday night. It's gonna be amazing. Y háganlo con responsabilidad, pero por ahí debe andar una de las BMC. ¡Viva México, cabrones! Eso significa BMC. Vayan y agarren que yo invito.
When does that switch flip and the lion comes out?
Canelo, are you ready?
¿Está preparado? I was born ready.
Considered by many to be, pound for pound, the best fighter in the world today. 4-division, 5-time world champion.
Oh, look at this guy.
He is now.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to your second edition of TBV Twice a Day, coming to you live, 4 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 7 o'clock Eastern, every single day. And the second episode today is going to be Canelo Alvarez and his interview with none other than $1 million worth of game, as well as Edgar Berlanga was in studio with Gilly and Wallow. And while there was a lot to talk about, I think that the biggest thing that stuck out was his praise of Al Haymon and the fact that he felt regretful having not dealt with Haymon sooner, and said that he felt he would have been way bigger and done better had he been with Haymon sooner. And he's happy to deal with Haymon. And I figured, you know, we got those PBC gangbangers, man. Let's show them some love. The roll out as Canelo showing love to the great Al Haymon. So let's get into that audio and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Once again, shout out to Dan, the man on boxing Twitter, for clipping it. Shout out to $1 million worth of game for the content.
When you chose Oscar over PBC, you went with Oscar. Do you think if you would have chose PBC?
I think I would have do better with PBC, way better. I do good things with Golden Boy, and I'm not mad with that, but I think we'll be better with PBC.
Is that the reason why you came over to PBC now?
Yeah, I like to work with everybody. But right now I'm working with PBC, and I'm glad to have the opportunity to work with them.
Yeah, because I know that
I'm glad to do business with Haymon. And
when you chose.
So, you know, there's always a lot of debate how good Al is, and I think that one thing that can't be denied is, you know, when it comes to finances and, you know, getting the fighter the most pay. And rumor has it, obviously, that his percentage is only 10%, where most managers and advisors are certainly requiring a bigger percentage than that. So those are some of the things that could have Canelo feeling that way. You know, Al's many connections in the music world. You know, who knows what doors those have opened for Canelo. We know that Al has, you know, definitely taught a lot of his fighters about real estate. And we hear that from these PBC fighters. Again, we don't know exactly what it is Canelo loves, but he's certainly saying that he feels he would have been a bigger star had he been with Al. Now, keep in mind, Al is, you know, responsible for the stardom of Floyd Money Mayweather, you know, and Canelo and Floyd did 2.4 million pay-per-views. So, you know, that was a big event, and Al had to do with it. And if you truly consider big events, they're all, you know, basically Al Haymon. I'm pretty sure if we Google biggest boxing, I don't want to say events because it would have to do with Gates revenue, right? Let's put that because we got a list here. And looks like the clash between Davis and Ryan comes up. Let's see. I guess it's not a list. But they do mention Davis and Ryan. They mention McGregor against Khabib. And Davis and Ryan did 22.8 million, making that the 5th largest gate in boxing in Nevada history. Then, you know, for context, McGregor Khabib was not there, but for context, McGregor Khabib's UFC 229 produced a gate of 17.1 million. Then you got Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. So that's 2 right there. 2 that are Al. Davis Tank, who's the same person, with Ryan, who isn't the same person, and then Floyd and Pacquiao. Floyd and Pacquiao, that produced 72.2 million. Excuse me. Another Al Haymon one, Mayweather McGregor, produced 55.4 million, while Canelo versus Gennady Golovkin 1 and 2 produced 27.1 million and 24.5 million, respectfully. That was great. You know, that's more than Tank and Ryan. Now, but Golovkin and Canelo obviously is not Al Haymon. Next, you got so they only did 5. That sucks. They only did 5. This was the top 5, I guess. But that's what I'm saying. You know, most of these big events in boxing include Al Haymon. You know, they just do. So, you know, when Canelo is saying he thinks he would have been bigger, I agree. You know, Al's been putting on major events for a long, long time now. And he has the experience putting on events not only in boxing but also in the music world, right? Even you have guys like Drake saying there's only 10% off of all his Al Haymon checks or something like that. I'm jacking the line, but the point is he's been doing business with the likes of Beyonce, Jay-Z, Drake, you know, to name a few. Not to mention the who's who in boxing as well. So, you know, there has to come... And I'm saying that to say that there has to be some level of perks that you get for dealing with Al because of how long he's been in business and how long he's been in the entertainment world. It must open some sort of doors. It must open some sort of doors for sure. But if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that thumbs up. It's going to help with the visibility of the show. It's going to put this episode in the eyes of other boxing fans that don't know we rocking out every day, twice a day. And That's exactly why we went members. See, I left the members off and left it open for the public. Meanwhile, we got 400 people watching. He had 89 thumbs up. And we locked down again. We back on lockdown like COVID, man, because y'all don't know how to act. I'm not sitting here begging for thumbs up. You know what time it is. The same way I know what time it is and I got to go live, you know what time it is. You got to smash that thumbs up. But anyway, we going out the mic. What's going on? Mike on Twitter. All right, moving on. Cliff.
Mike wasn't acting right. I said you had to come to me, all right?
What up?
So let's get down to it. Let's get down to it then. Since we talking about Al Haymon and shit, then I got questions. So hopefully you got answers. Like why why you think it is that Al Haymon, see, it seems to be that Floyd was the pay-per-view guy, Tank, Errol Spence, now Canelo been one. I don't see that many pay-per-view guys in this sport, but I would say damn near 90% of them all are down with Al. Why is that? Is it the boxer or is it Al? Like, because
it gotta be Al because he's gotten everybody their highest payday. He was with Daniel Jacobs when he got Daniel the Canelo fight. He was with Laura when Laura got the Canelo fight. He was with Trout when Trout got the Canelo fight. He was with Floyd when Floyd got the Canelo, the Oscar, the Pacquiao, the fucking McGregor fight. Like, he is the one that gets you your biggest fight. Look, he got it for Jamel. People thought that the Charlos would never get it. He got it for Jamel. Similar to David Benavidez, he's in a situation where people think he'll never get it. And if Al is still Al Haymon, he'll get David a big fight.
But the kind of the common denominator in what you or everyone you say, you was like, he got Jacobs Canelo fight. He got so-and-so the Canelo fight. He got so-and-so the Floyd fight. He got so-and-so the Canelo fight, the Floyd fight. But you really naming Canelo and Floyd, so
I mean, it's Canelo's era. That's why these weirdos that talking about Crawford era, they're just delusional.
I'm one of them because I'm not looking at money. I'm kind of looking at at more. But let's not deviate.
Yeah. Let's not deviate because you was about to say some shit you can't back up. Because if you ain't looking at money, you ain't looking at nothing else other than accolades, and that's who got them all is Canelo.
You gonna make me send in some fucking counter?
I mean, you know what it is, bro. You know what it is. You got caught about to say some bullshit. You try to pump the brakes.
Get caught. No, I didn't get caught. What when you boil it down, Canelo is his era. But if Bud beat him, now you got to rethink.
You got to do that. If it was a spliff, you and I both be high. But that's only me that's high. Shout out to Hardin.
My weed was better than Hardin. Let you know, straight from Cali. But yo, listen, like for real though. I don't even want to go down that road. I just wanted to say, like, damn, is it really Al or is it the fight or is it the fighter? Like, because
it's
I feel
Al,
like it's the
bro.
fighter.
It's Al. Listen, you saying, you only saying Canelo, but the point of boxing is to get the biggest fight. The point of boxing is to get the biggest fight. So it's like, yeah, I'm saying Canelo because that's the fight everybody want. And years later, that's the fight everybody still want. So, yeah, you got to give praise to Al. What you mean, bro?
Because Canelo jump to, like, the Sheikh, or could he jump to Eddie Hearn or Oscar or whomever, and them fighters will still covet him and still garner them same wages wherever.
Champ,
Canelo
just think
falls,
about
right?
those names, like. Think about those names, like, and remember, Canelo had a signed fight with Paul Williams. Canelo had already fought Mosley. Like, fighting a southpaw African American, that's not helping you. Fighting a Cuban, Afro-Cuban that don't even speak English, ain't helping you. You know what I'm
What's
saying?
your
Those
point
are,
by saying that? You
that
don't
those
think
are
that other promoters
those are tough
understand the green
fights.
print?
Those are tough fights that Al got for his fighters. Like if you Google, there's literally comments from Oscar and B-Hop not wanting Canelo to take the Trout fight because he was southpaw, because he was undefeated, because he already had beat Canelo's brother. So yeah, that's Al, man. You can't take that away from Al.
All right, bet. So my second call then, fuck it, you won, whatever you say. I was the man. My second call then is that Al versus the Turk. Like, why would Canelo if the Turk?
I mean, bro,
Al,
Big Bang take Lil Bang, and yeah, the Turk
right,
is the
and
Big
Turk is
Bang.
Big Bang.
He is, but he ain't got the fighters. So in this game, it's about inventory. Inventory. You know, there's a lot of rich dudes out there that want to buy houses, right? They got to buy those houses. They don't have inventory. Al got all the fighters. He got all the fighters. And again, like I said in the beginning of this shit.
He got all the fighters?
Bruh,
right now?
like I said in the beginning of this shit, when you think
got some.
Just listen to me. When you think big fight, how can't you not mention a PBC name?
I mean, they do the big. They got.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, we could say whatever we want. Shakur Zepeda is not a big fight. Shakur Zepeda isn't Zoo Virgil, and it sure wasn't Zoo Fundora. You know, it ain't fucking. I don't know what we was about to get. Nah, I ain't gonna say that. Well, is Shakur? I get it, he's a 3-time champ, so I can't disrespect. He is a 3-time champ, but I mean, like on paper, is it as good as Zoo Lubin?
To me, it is, but I mean, I'm not your everyday casual no more.
I don't know, man. Again,
me,
they just put on the bigger events. When you think of the big events, it's always an Al Haymon fighter. It's always Al Haymon involved.
I agree with that, but what I'm trying to get at is, well, why not just, kind of kick out to the curb if Turk there with Big Bank, like, hey, fair wages. I don't care what you think fair wages is. I think fair wages is more than what Al gonna give you. So why not just be like, yo, fuck that. Al got more. I mean, not Al. Turk got more. So, yeah, I'm gonna deal.
I mean,
I'm
listen, he didn't close the door on Turk. Turk closed the door on him. Turk want people to do things his way. Canelo want people to do things his way. You know, but when you are already,
$1 million a game.
And you got to think about, they both already bosses, man. So they don't really need each other. Like, that's us that we praying for $1 million. These dudes got millions.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, if I was that guy, then other fighters that aren't stars that want to be stars, where do they run? Do you run the Turk or do you run the Al?
You run the Al. Look at everybody. That's where they go. Look at where Andre had to go to get a big fight. He was with Eddie. No big fight. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but we're not talking about Eddie. We talking about Turk. No.
But it don't matter. Like, it don't matter. It's still you still running the Al, bro. Like, Turk had to run the Al. Andy is an Al Haymon fighter.
But it's not your time.
I kind of agree with you. I just had to question.
Louis de Clubus was there. What's his name? Lupe was there. So it's like, you still dealing with him, bro. He's too intertwined in the game. He's too deep. He got too many fighters. H-Town, $2. Welcome to the Tip Bellis PBC Hour. He ain't even call in, man. YouTube, pay-per-view, $1, celebrating his 5th super chat. What up? H-Town, $2 more. Canelo stimulus pack, save PBC. Keep it a buck. Hold on, let me look at this. What? How you gonna call the motherfucker ass, bro? These generation is crazy. How did Jared Anderson just post? What the fuck was I trying to? Let me just try and show y'all this before he deleted. This is bananas on all levels. I don't be understanding things, but hey, I'm old now. I guess I'm just old. I'm just old, bro. So 2 hours ago, he posted this. Let's read it together. Maybe reading it a second time, I will understand it. What the F was I thinking? Trying to bang it out with that ass MF. So that's what I'm saying. Like, why even add ass in there if you realize you couldn't bang with him? Instead of adding ass, you should have put with that big MFer. You feel me? I don't get what's going on, but hey, at least he's thinking about the fight, and hopefully that means, okay, shout out to him. See what I'm saying? Look, the very next post is that. He says, big ass motherfucker, pause. So cool. So we on the same page. Yeah, champ, that's what I said. That's why I picked you, champ. You were supposed to use your legs and circle the ring, Keith Thurman style, man. But you're going to see that now. You're going to do it again. That dude got hella famous off that shit. Did y'all see the parade they gave Boli? Somebody tagged me. I mean, I'm sorry because they've tagged me 1,000,000 times already. Actually, I think I posted it. Let me check. I think I might have posted it on my Instagram for Boli. Doing the whole, getting the homecoming parade. I guess I didn't post it. Well, damn. Let me find it. Maybe my man Boxing Kingdom. Boxing Worldwide probably got it. Where's Boli? I should have been showed y'all this, but that was pretty dope. Okay, so I still don't see it. Somebody tag me, man. Let me see, did they tag me yet? All right, well, when we get it, we'll show it to you, man. It is what it is. It was sick. It was so many people there when he landed at the airport. It was wild, you know. But moving on, we got callers. Discord is open. Landline is open. We got Joe Pilot de lo mío.
Dime a ver. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, man, it's crazy. Big Baby Anderson isn't a big deal, but he was literally a fringe contender and got knocked out by Boli, and Boli got 700 Africans on motorcycles chasing him on the street, you know? But Big Baby wasn't a big deal. A matter of fact, I seen Timboski there in the rally too. I seen Timboski on a scooter. And like you were saying earlier, people forget Eddie Hearn came into the game with a whole bunch of money from the zone. He was throwing money to people. He offered Tank a whole bunch of money to go to the zone. Didn't get that fight for Tevin Farmer. He offered Jamal 7 mil to go fight Boo Boo in the zone. Didn't get it. So like you were saying earlier, it's not about the funds. It's about the fighters. If you don't got the fighters under you, don't matter what type of money you got, because these guys most times are not going to stay loyal to the soil. And yeah, man, don't forget, there's a certain water walker out there that Al got the big fight for. His name is Bud Crawford, and look at that. Al made him, a bigger star. Look at that now. Because of Al, he's over here mingling with Turkey now. So Al's definitely always been a mover and a shaker, and maybe he hasn't.
I hate to interrupt, but the one thing you said wrong was because of Al, he's mingling with Turkey. Remember, he revealed that he had Turkey's number before he even left Top Rank.
Man, I don't know. Niggas say a lot of things. That don't mean I'll believe it, bro. I think Turkey seen, I think Turkey liked him, but at the end of the day, Turkey got people around him that know boxing, and they told him the truth. Hey, yeah, this Crawford guy, he's really nice. He's undisputed, but his best name on his resume is a Sean Porter, who's already lost to the top guys. And before that, maybe it was Kell Brook or Amir Khan. Pick your choice of who was a good name. And come on, bro. Turkey got people around him that know boxing. Look at the matchmaking he's doing. Turkey, I don't think Turkey's such a hardcore that he knows that. Bro, I'll propel Bud into what he's doing now. If he didn't look as impressive, who knows? Maybe Turkey wouldn't have been as interested. That's what I just think. Because I just think Turkey got all that money. He know people around him that know boxing. And yeah, man, but September 14th, man, you already know my boy Belanga's about to surprise people, man, what he's about to do in that ring. He's about to surprise people, bro. He's not gonna hit the meow emoji. Matter of fact, he's not gonna do the little lions only, the kitty cats only, and run around that ring. He's not gonna do that. You know why? Because he do that, he can't go back to New York. He does that. He can't go back to Puerto Rico. They won't let him. Bro, if he goes in that ring and swings, it don't matter what the result is. Puerto Rico's messing with him. I'm out.
Let's see here. We got a brand new caller in the 929. Who's this? 929. Who's this?
Yo,
who's this? All right. We going to Tyrant. What up? Tyrant on the check-in.
Yo, what's good, Ness?
What up?
Yo, shout out TBV. Hope everyone good tuning in. Yeah, topic of the day, will Canelo basically have what would be better? He think that he would have a better career with PBC, or bigger. As far as bigger, I'm wondering, are we talking about money-wise or fights or status, right?
He said he would have been better, way better with PBC.
Way better.
He says, I think I would have done way better with PBC. I did good things with Golden Boy. I'm not mad with that, but I would have been better with PBC. I like to work with everybody, but right now I'm working with PBC. I'm glad to do business with Al Haymon.
Yeah, I think that probably came out with, the issues that he had with Oscar in the past. Green print. That's one of the things that just popped in my mind with PBC. If Canelo would have stayed over there, I think they would have exercised the green print to the fullest. Him Mexican, and you got brothers over there with the Charlos, possibly. But with Canelo, like Canelo said, belts don't make superstars. Superstars make belts, right? And you only have a few superstars to reach that level. Floyd, Mike Tyson, Oscar, these type of fighters, and Canelo is that type of fighter. So I believe if he would have went with PBC, stayed with his own, or wherever the case may be, he still would be as big as he is. What this is basically telling me is that Al Haymon and him are great business partners. Whenever Canelo fights, it's Canelo Promotions associated with PBC and whatever the case may be. So it's basically like, I feel like PBC is giving the keys to Canelo. When was Canelo's last fight with PBC before he went to the zone? Do you remember which fight was that, Ness?
I will have to check. Let me see.
Because do you feel like he would have gotten better fights staying with PBC?
I mean, of course, we would have got the Charlos earlier. We probably would have got Earl.
Yeah, we definitely would have. Yeah, we definitely would have got Earl. That was already in the plans.
I think we still would have got Gennady, because you seen that Al offered Gennady like $40 million to fight fucking Charlo. So
yeah, that was one of the points I was going to go to too, because Canelo's a fighter where, like I say, he's willing to work with anybody, and even if he was with PBC, he would have been able to work with the Zone or whoever he's working with now. And one of the things I realized too, PBC holds top 3 pay-per-views of all time. You know what I mean? Excluding Canelo with Golovkin, that was HBO, but with Floyd, with Canelo, Floyd with Mayweather, Floyd with McGregor, all was on PBC. So, Al Haymon, it just seems like he's a good businessman and not really too many issues coming from the PBC. So I can understand where Canelo's coming from. But that's all I had, champ.
All right. I just want to remind everybody, we're going to have Amir Khan's cousin, Abdul Khan, on the show. We're also going to have Alexander Getcha on the show. He's on the Pacheco Selecki undercard. We're also going to have Robert Merriweather on the show. So if you're a member, if you're a Patreon, don't forget to head on over to those respected pages, either members or Patreon, and drop these guys a question. All members, all Patreons, this is available to you. So, head on over there and drop them a question. Make sure you tell them where you're from. We're going to try Mike again. Mike, you got to unmute. All right, Tip.
Yo.
What up?
Yeah, man, hold on. Before I start my call, man, I'd just like to thank Al Haymon, you know what I'm saying, and the PBC. God damn. Oh, where the Rick Glazer haters at, man? I mean, the Rick lovers, man. Where the Rick lovers at, man? Y'all said the PBC was going to run out of business, man. Y'all was talking all that trash about the PBC. You know what I'm saying? And now here it is. Canelo Alvarez, man, the face of boxing, is over here praising Al Haymon and the PBC, saying his career would have been better. Oh, man. You know why it would have been better than this? Because the PBC puts on the biggest fights, man. You know what I'm saying? Unlike, guys like Eddie Hearn over there on DAZN, who just don't deliver the big fights. We've seen it firsthand, man. How long have we been waiting for Wilder versus AJ? We still ain't get it. Shoot, even after 6 years, we still ended up getting at least Canelo versus one of the Charlos. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you, champ, but you starting to break up. You starting to get a call or something.
It might be because I'm moving. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, we could get Tevin Farmer a big fight before he retires. You know what I'm saying? Tevin Farmer versus Gary Antoine, Gary Jr., Gary Russell Jr., you know what I'm saying? We could get that fight, you know what I'm saying? Something big for Gary on his comeback, We need something to happen, man. Al gonna make the business shake, man. That's what Al Haymon does, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna let the haters keep calling in, man. To all the members, put them Al Haymon emojis in the chat, man. You know what I'm saying? One time for Al Haymon, man. PBC, man. Stand up. You know what I'm saying? Roll out. We outside this summer, man. You know what I'm saying? We on our 7th pay-per-view up and coming. And we got the regular shows on the way, man. We got the regular shows on the way.
All right. Tone, the superstar, what it do?
What's cracking? TBV in the afternoon, happy hour. Pull your Hardine out, blow one. Salute Canelo. He loves the Haymonator. That's wild.
I mean, man, it's where the money at. It's like I said, I went through the pay-per-views, the biggest gates. They always got a Haymon fighter attached. He's always somehow attached to the biggest event. So Canelo's just saying what he knows, man, which is he'd have made more money. He'd have been a bigger star had he been with Al from the rip. But, hey, man, it is what it is. This was just, I'm giving something back to the PBC lovers, man. All the rollouts. They ain't been calling in, so, I'm trying to get them back to the gang. Let them know it's all safe. This is a safe space over here. You still allowed to come in and pop your PBC crap, especially now with the face of boxing, letting the world know that he regrets. He regrets not being with Al, man. I just feel like Al gets everybody the big fight. It's unfortunate because David's about to be Al's first smudge on his resume. Like, Al's gotten Al got
smudge?
Bro, he got Daniel Jacobs the Canelo fight. He got Floyd the Oscar fight. He got Floyd the Pacquiao fight. He got Floyd the McGregor fight. Bro, he got Floyd the Canelo fight. He got Laura the Canelo fight. He got Charlo the Canelo fight. I mean, shit, bro. Dude been to work. Like, look at what he did for Berto. He got Berto the Floyd fight.
Damn.
Gary Russell was fighting on HBO in 8 rounders. And actually that ain't the first smudge. Gary's the first smudge. Gary's the first dude that he never could get him the Tank fight. He never could get him the Leo Santa Cruz fight. Leo never gave him that fight, and he was with Al. So that's truly the first failure. That was Al's first failure as Gary. A lot of people blamed it on Gary, though, because he fights once a year. So, Al kind of gets a pass on that one. Nobody brings up Al not being able to get Gary to fight. And then you got those extremists that, support Al to the death. So they'll be like, well, Gary shit the bed when he didn't beat Loma. So,
right.
Because it's true, though. Had he beat Loma, his life would have been totally different, right?
But ain't that Canelo? Canelo's the cause for the smudge.
Well, no, that's the point. Laura didn't even speak English, and he got him that fight. Trout was a southpaw, and he got him that fight. So, no, the smudge is on Al for not being able to be the facilitator that you used to be. You used to be that dude that could get everybody the big fight. He got Bud the big fight. Or Earl, the big fight, however you want to look at it. He got Earl. He was Earl's client.
Right.
So he got Earl the big $20+ million payday. No other PBC fighter not named Canelo and Wilder, and that's it. Tank. So Tank, Canelo, Wilder, Earl made over $20 million. So, there's not a lot, like, he does his thing for his clients, but let's be real, he hasn't done that for Benavidez. He's dropped the ball. I mean, it looks like, it looks like Benavidez, where we are right now, it looks like Benavidez will never get the Canelo fight because he's moved up, He didn't get him the Jaime fight. Like, his father's out here saying that they was in negotiations. You couldn't lock in the Jaime. You see Berlanga, I played the audio. He couldn't even get the big Berlanga fight he wanted. He's been failing him. He got him the Plant fight after Plant lost. Like, he was supposed to be unified with Plant. It was supposed to be him and Plant. Like, they had a rivalry. Like, and that's another one. He got Plant the Canelo fight for over 10 mil. Billy Joe ain't even get that much. Haymon usually do his thing for his clients, but he ain't been doing it for David. Like, he tried. People gonna call and defend him and say, yo, he tried. He put him on pay-per-view with Plant. Again, he didn't give him Plant when Plant was undefeated for a unification.
Right.
He put him on pay-per-view with Andre. Bro, too late for that Andre story. You know what I'm saying? Like Canelo say, he fight nobody, so nobody know him. You know what I'm saying? That's why the numbers was abysmal. Yeah, I mean, you got to hold Al's feet to the fire with Benavidez. He ain't get him the big fight. And now we hearing rumors of some dude named Alberto Ramirez. That's wild.
For David?
Yeah, for David.
This is nasty.
David. Yo, and I get it. Somebody might say, did he fight? Is that yeah? Because he fought in March, right? He fought March, then June. Or did he not fight in March? He fought in March, didn't he? I'm going to have to Google this dude.
Who, David? David fought in June with Tank.
That was his first fight of the year?
Yep, absolutely.
Oh, Jesus. That's wild. If both his fights this year is Vazdek and Alberto Ramirez. Come on, man.
That's a horrible year. David,
it might even be Rodriguez. I don't even know because the dude is unheard of. Nobody ever talked about him. Nobody know that dude. I think he signed an eye of the tiger, and that's how he even in this position to be even talked about. It's crazy, bro. Yeah,
Should David look into a new team? Should he look into a new team?
The thing is, at this point, like, who is the new team?
Eddie Hearn.
Okay, what's Eddie gonna get you?
Eddie can't even get you the Canelo fight.
What is Eddie gonna get you? I just want to know that. If we going over there, okay. What are we getting though?
We gonna get if we at PBC, we gonna get a Bivol, better BF winner after they rematch. Dang, it might be a dead zone for David Benavidez. This is nasty.
And right now, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, his team is looking ass. Like, you can't even get this man Anthony Yard.
That's wild.
Anthony Yard's got rumors to be like out. I mean, free agent. You can't even get him Anthony Yard. So, again, Al has two failures on his resume that I could remember. Gary Russell never got the Leo fight, never got the Tank fight. Fuck, he never even got the Abner Mars fight. He asked for almost every fight. He ain't get shit, bro. They played him. And David, he never got the Plant fight on the right time when he deserved it, when he should have got it. It could have been Al's, unifying with two PBC fighters like they did with Thurman and Porter. But that didn't happen. So, I don't know. I'm going to see if there's any other Al Haymon fighters. I mean, one could argue Adonis Stevens never got the Kovalev fight. You know what I'm saying? So Ward got that shine because Al couldn't secure the Kovalev fight for Adonis. Now, again, someone's going to call and argue and say, yo, how could Al secure a fight when he won the purse bid and Kathy Duva just pulled out because she had a contract with HBO? Well, again, you do what you do for your fighter, not for your network. So Al could have got the fight for Adonis by still letting Adonis go back to HBO for the one fight and be the first dude to actually beat Kovalev instead of Ward. Because, again, he won the purse bid. He wanted to give Adonis the fight. Kovalev and his team just backed out. But when we talking resume, that is a failure. You didn't get him that fight. He ended up having to fight Vozdek, and his whole life changed. So, yeah.
Yeah, the only thing David Benavidez could do is hope that Bivol beats Better BF twice and that David can defeat Bivol to ultimately put full pressure on Canelo if Canelo's not retired by that time. That's it.
People trying to say Top Rank. I don't even know that what exactly could Top Rank offer Supermax. You need to call in, please.
At 175, nobody.
Bivol, Better be at 38, 940. I don't know that you want to sign to a company for a 40-year-old. C-Dub.
Roll out.
Yo, how the audio?
That's true, though. Al could have did a co-broadcast with HBO and Showtime. Obviously, he probably thought the Adonis Kovalev fight wasn't big enough. But again, if you're doing the right thing for your client, you getting him that Kovalev fight, you do the co-broadcast.
Yo, how the audio?
Good.
Straight, that's what's up, man. Shout out TBV. Smash that like button, it's free. Do something with yourself. Shout out Ness, man, the Breakfast Club of Boxing, man. Two-tone, we here. TBV community. I mean, I was just trying to educate everybody, man. What they calling Canelo, a PBC fanboy? What they calling him now, man? You know what I'm saying? That's why I be having fun with these clowns, man. These the people, the detractors, man, they be talking about, PBC going out of business last year. The fire sale. They sit at the dinner table with Rick Glazier. Where your boy Rick at, man? This the face of boxing. One of the highest paid boxers in boxing, saying that he wished, I regret, man, I should have been with Al my whole career, man. I wouldn't have to worry about somebody, stealing my money, mistreating me. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to worry about somebody being all in the videos, trying to be bigger than the boxer. Shout out Eddie Hearn. You don't got to worry about a dude touching your thighs and want to hold your hand through the park or hold your hand while y'all walk through the mall and shit. All you got to do is say thank you, Al Haymon. That's it. That's all you got to do, man. Of course, it would have been big. I know you want to talk about all the other fighters in this, but the topic of the show, the headline, what got the boxing world in the frenzy, Canelo, the face of boxing. Canelo, look at the title, y'all. Look at the title. Canelo said, "Man, I wish I was with Al Haymon." The whole while, it would have been much bigger. It would have been much greater. And you can say that since you want to bring up another boxer, we can bring up Bud. We know Bud would have been bigger if he would have came with PBC a long time ago. He would have fought Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia. You know what I'm saying? These the fights that we would have got. If Canelo would have been with PBC a long time ago, we would have got mauled when it was hot out the frying pan. Man, you know, you got to see, roll out. You got to roll with it or get rolled over. You hear me? That's it, man. That's it. Go shout out Rick Glazer, man. Shout out the people that be at the dinner tables. You know what I'm saying? That said it was gonna be over and shit like that. Now they gotta listen to Canelo say, you know, I regret not being with Al Haymon. You know what I'm saying? I regret not being with the best boss that I get the most money with. You know, that I just regret it, man. You know, it's like that girl in high school. You know what I'm saying? You just regret that you couldn't get it. But don't worry, man. You see, don't worry. You here now. They made it. He made it. You know what I'm saying? Now we can make the movie. Now they're making the movies and shit. You know what it's gonna be? 500 pay-per-view buys. Gonna be 500,000 pay-per-view buys.
That is the bell. Yo, I don't know if you've seen this because I know you cover music. It's true. You gotta get Pitbull on the Hatrix podcast, bro. After the loss, he's turned into a singer.
Pitbull doing music?
Yeah, you don't see. I'm screen sharing it now.
Hold on. Fools are saying Pitbull has officially started. That is not Pitbull, man.
Yeah, that's Pitbull.
Nah, they trolling. They trolling, man. That ain't no Pitbull, man. That's Chihuahua.
Okay, Pitbull.
Nah, that ain't no Pitbull.
Damn, Rayo turned that dude into a singer. That's wild.
Rayo won his rematch.
With who? With Edwin?
Yeah.
Okay. And
Tank. I heard Tank about to handle what Shakur Outlaw Stevenson couldn't do.
What's that? Frank?
No, young Edwin De Los Santos.
So it's not Rayo fighting De Los Santos.
One of them. Tank Santos is a movie.
Tank Santos. I don't know, man. We ain't seen De Los Santos since motherfucking that Shakur fight. And Shakur about to have 2 fights since then. Like, they doing De Los Santos dirty, man.
They had to phase Outlaw out. I mean, when you fight Outlaw, yo, you getting phased out your next fight, man. That's terrible.
And Conquest, $5. Peel back the layers, please. Or wait, PBC is not it. And you can't confirm Al is conducting the business. That's a C-dub question. Years of lurking, $2. Al giving him free paydays for bums. I understand. Shit. Al ain't giving him them paydays because, remember, he got to sell them pay-per-views. Al is the infrastructure, though, for sure.
So you don't think that Al Haymon enables Canelo's behavior and not Eddie Hearn?
No,
Al Haymon may be the enabler.
No, I think that's totally false. I mean, based off facts, both were trying to get the same fight, right? Like, Canelo's with PBC and got the Berlanga fight, and Canelo was with Eddie, and Eddie was trying to give him the Berlanga fight. So, yeah. They're both enablers if you're trying to use Berlanga as the factor.
I'm talking about that contract. So, magically, a draft came and David Benavidez's name was off.
He ain't black.
Damn.
Green Prince. We looking for Green Prince. Unless your name Jaime.
That's nasty.
I'm just trying to tell you, Al dropped the ball right there. That's all I'm saying. That's what I see. That he couldn't do what he normally do for all his clients. He can't do it for David. He just can't do it for David. Which is wild. Because look, he got Wilder the fight he wanted, right? Like, obviously Wilder wanted AJ. And what's the next best thing? A pay-per-view with Fury. He got 3 of those. He do his job for everybody. just can't get it done for David. David might have that jinx on him. Keep it moving, $2. F Turkey, privileged rich kid thinks money bag emojis can buy people. Capiche emoji. Matt Bent, 100, $2. Daily Dose of Tankwell. Tank is a star emoji maker. Cruz, Rolly, Barrios. Yeah, that's kind of like the Mayweather effect too, right? Like, because Canelo fights dudes and they ain't turning into stars. Like, he fights you and, you know, you're not. Like, Robert Guerrero turned into a name everybody wanted to fight. Floyd established people, I feel like. Look at Maidana. He turned into a star. Or whatever you want to call whatever height he got to in boxing. Canelo didn't really do that. Like, Callum ain't turning nobody. Liam ain't turning nobody. You know, Billy Joe didn't turn to nobody. You know, a lot of these dudes didn't like, Daniel Jacobs didn't become a bigger star after losing. The only one that really got any cachet was Golovkin, Trout. That's really it. I don't know. Maybe I'm not thinking hard enough. But
Bivol just couldn't do like Bivol got
one
fight.
Bivol won and he couldn't even bubble. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, hopefully Jaime could get some sort of residual fandom and turn into something.
He did. He about to sell out here.
Hopefully, you know, hopefully he gonna turn into something. In the 929, trying you again. Yo. All right, fam, I think you might want to hit the one button one time so you're not in the queue. I think you just like listening, because this is the second time I done gone to you. And you ain't really got your ish together. Bo Rogers, what up?
Yo. What's good?
What up?
Yeah. So, the thing with PBC, what I've been telling y'all is that you know, sometimes you should just listen to Al Haymon, you know, in the background. Don't be listening to everybody else. Because if you take certain fights at certain times, it will make you a bigger star for when that time do come. You do gotta let a fight. You know, if it's a fight you really want bad enough, y'all rushing to get it right now. Shakur doing the right thing, really, if he getting ready to fight Zepeda. Although I think Zepeda gonna beat Shakur. I got him beat Shakur. It's a great fight to me. But you know, but whoever win that fight, they gonna have to fight Tank. That's a huge fight. Now, you know, the winner gotta win that fight. So whoever win that fight, they fight Tank. See, Tank don't need to fight. They got to get their name up. You know what I'm saying? Most guys out here got to get their name up. And when David Benavidez just moved up to 175, and that dude he fought, that was a tough damn fight. And I like the fact that David was able to damn box him. I realized how good he could actually box. And like Morrell, he did good too, but I saw it was difference in levels and what he can do. So they need to take those type of fights. And, you know, that's how the other dude that we had never heard of the dude Crawford just fought, really. Now that dude popular, you know, so sometimes you gotta let them fight those dudes ain't nobody heard of, because you still helping them perfect their skills and craft. So, you know, sometimes like Spence should have fell back and fought Keith Thurman. Then the fight with him and Crawford would have did a million pay-per-view. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to Al Haymon. Canelo realizing that now. And he done wasted a lot of time fucking with Eddie Hearn. And Eddie Hearn, if they had never came into the picture, we would have got a bunch of fights already by now, but he came in taking fighters away from places. Like he got Devin Haney there over there. We would have got Tevin Farmer and Tank, but he tried to get Tank to fight on his own. That's why that fight didn't happen. They had sent taking the offer and all that right there. So, I feel like if the zone hadn't came into the picture, but now, it's a good thing that the zone here, I'm glad they just sustained. We get ready to take that over. We get ready to have our fighters over there. We get ready to have fighters everywhere. So I'm gonna stick with Al Haymon. I trust him. I don't worry about the boxers. They gonna switch up and do what they do. But I trust Al Haymon. Once Al Haymon done, then I start worrying. But that's how it goes. Right now, Devin Haney should be trying to fight, like I told you. A beautiful call would be Devin Haney. And do a show like that, man. Get everybody to call in and give you their top four.
That's the bell,
Get
champ.
them.
But if you want Devin to work with Al, the best thing to do is have Devin fight for his title back. Alberto Puello's with Al. He's with the PBC. If Devin acts, for champion and recess status, fights for his title back, he's got to sit down with somebody on the PBC to make that deal. We got Keenan, $5. Why nobody speaking about the countless fighters who left PBC, often out of spite? They take care of their star emojis, but not the fans or the fighters. That is true, because everybody's praising Al today because of what Canelo said, but they ain't saying nothing about Stephen Fulton being very upset. Leonard Sterling, 5-pounder. Haymon and Schaefer stole most of Golden Boy boxers. Was the reason why Canelo did not go over with the rest in 2015. They was a few who stayed with Golden Boy. And we got counterpunch for H-Town, Tavon Burns. Yup.
Hold on, Ness. Can you hear me?
Yep, perfect.
Well. Now, everybody said Canelo would have been better off with the PBC. They ain't lying. PBC probably would have had him 65-0 right now, because he probably would have never fought Mayweather, and they would have talked him out of the Bivol fight. We would have been on the Canelo protection plan, and man, they probably would have hated Canelo more than they hate Canelo now. Imagine Canelo right now 65-0, who took over TBE's number. How much he'd be hated if he was with Haymon the whole time. They're gonna be on that protection plan. But yeah, man, like I told you, David Benavidez will not have a meaningful fight at 75 till 2026, I mean.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. You're going to get a Benavidez and Bivol twice. Then next year, you're going to get Canelo. Going to go just rub it in his face, and he's going to take his shot at the Undisputed at 175. Then maybe somewhere in January of 2020 or February of 2026, David might have a meaningful fight at 75.
So they phasing David out, huh?
And what's the name? What's the name of this meaningful fight that you have in mind?
It'll probably be Benavidez or Bivol, whichever the loser is. And that's gonna be the hardest fight of his career. So, he might have just shot himself all the way in the foot. Set his career back all the way to 2026 and then lose in 2026. It's just a horrible move on not taking that Mando and forcing to get that belt. Because either way, you get that belt, Ness, and once you got that belt, now we got David Benavidez, world champion, fighting somebody. We can always bet on the selling to try to sell the world champion status and the guy that Canelo ran from. So that would have been his major marketing point, and he would have been making money. He threw all that away. But yeah, man, this PBC, man, Canelo partially feels like that because he feels that Mayweather cashed him out. That they talked him into that fight. That they talked him into the weight. They talked him down there. He was young. He wasn't as experienced in business. That he thought it was going to be his biggest payday and his last payday. Because you got to get Mayweather before he's out. That way you could get that huge payday. So part of him feels that, that Oscar stabbed him in the back. But, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't expect Canelo to say anything else. I mean, he wants to hate on Oscar anyways, That's the best way to shit on Oscar, say you could be somewhere bigger somewhere else. Now you got all these other fighters gonna start looking at PBC again, even though 2 out of their 3 last pay-per-views are gonna be Canelo fights. Look at that. 2 out of 3. Out of the guy that run as a duck. You know, you got this PBC guy they call Canelo a duck, but you know, he's feeding y'all. Feeding them and feeding them, feeding them. If you know where that's from, you know. I'm out.
Arizona down bad right now.
You may feel like it's your time.
Yeah, man.
But it's not your time.
One lump sum, $5. Two-tone, a G. He took that Mama Lobo slander on the chin. She said Ryan got beat so bad that it was a hate crime. That's wild. I guess you meant to say Devin.
Yeah, that's wild. Hate crime?
One lump sum, $2. 3-3 in the Emmys meant it would be close. Are we talking about Virgil again in Bogota? Leonard Sterling 2-pounder Rayo versus Pitbull 2. Next, Pitbull has a rematch clause. He need to activate it. He need to act like he got one so we can see what he gonna do. You know.
Canelo want to be Floyd Mayweather so bad. Like
in what
Canelo's.
way?
In what way?
Yeah. I mean, Floyd, first of all, Floyd said beat him. Floyd said this is the green print. He told y'all, there's a quote where he says, I gave the fighters the green print. So, you know, you ain't trying to beat Floyd. You just copying what works. And he said that, actually. Let me pull that up, right? What is it? How you find anything? It's like M then worth, right?
Yeah, $1 million worth of game.
Yeah, because they got this clip where Canelo says that, right? No, that's the one where he says shit ain't sweet.
Yeah, they giving Canelo a pass for being a Walmart Floyd Mayweather. You picking and choosing. Now you're trying to be with Al Haymon. Next thing you know, Canelo gonna say, I'm the PBC. If you negotiating with Al, you negotiating with me. Next thing you know, he gonna be stuck in Dubai.
Damn. So I'm trying to think. I done watched all these. Maybe is this one?
175, you're putting them down. Like, but you don't look as big as Edgar.
You put nobody
mentally
down.
That's the difference.
When you feel the power, is different.
That's the little but pack a big punch. That's the difference.
That ain't the clip. That ain't the clip. It's the clip where he's like, oh, everybody do it. Everybody do it.
You think boxing would be much better or different if fighters had to fight people in order instead of picking who they wanted to fight? Do you think it'd be better?
Look, at some point, all the fighters did. De La Hoya, Floyd Mayweather, Julio Cesar Chavez, Mike Tyson. Everybody did this. When you it's their levels and their stars and superstars. Okay, and they made the championship, not the championship made them. So it's way different, you know. Like I come and I do my career, and I fight with Coro and with the Klaus, and I fight with Mayweather with the Klaus, and I fight with everybody.
Now, you heard what he said, because CYP will call in here and spend $20 to tell you that it was he who put the catch weight on Cotto. But he just told you, when I fought Cotto, I fought with a clause. When I fought Mayweather, I fought with a clause. But again, Smart YP tells you what? The exact opposite, that it's Canelo. But look, guys, look at BoxRec. Don't listen to TBV. Look at BoxRec. He's been fighting at 155. Look at BoxRec. BoxRec. Oh my God. Research. Fuck out of here.
Build my Canelo Alvarez. I am.
Oh, he lying? He ain't gotta lie, bro. Canelo don't lie.
Oh, Tyson ain't do this.
What?
Who else he say? Chavez?
Bro, go through Tyson's resume. How you gonna say he ain't pick his opponents? My
But
man
you
picked a
really
40.
can't-
He picked a 40-1 dog. We still ain't see that again in boxing. Like literally in boxing, we haven't seen anybody on Mike Tyson's level fight a minus 4,400, bro.
Who was that? Peter McNeely?
No, Buster fucking Douglas was a plus 4,400. It's like 44-1, bro. It's like that's ridiculous odds, bro. Like, you know, ain't nobody Canelo fought ever been 44-1. Nobody. And nobody Floyd fought, for that matter. Nobody Pacquiao fought.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not even Loma, bro. I think I seen Loma. It was like he was like a minus 10,000. He was. But again, the dog has never been that big of a dog. Like, Andy was a plus 1,400, not 4,400. You know? That's a lot.
That's nasty for him to be talking like this. Like Canelo, like that's bro. Have some respect
y'all
for
don't
yourself.
y'all don't get it. This is the respect. I did it all already. Nobody else got this resume. I'm so happy he finally talking. Like, I was tired of saying it. Like, I was tired of going down the names, because no other fighter active. Like, people like, oh, Earl. They be poking their chests out if they from Texas. Earl. And look at the names he fought. And he fought quite a few. I mean, off top, I could think Algieri, Danny, Porter, Crawford. Am I missing somebody? Leonard Bundle, Campos, Kelbrook, Ugas. That's a lot of names. Mikey. Now we had nine names already with Mikey. How many of those is champs? Porter was a champ. Mikey was a champ. Algieri was a champ. You know what I'm saying? Kelbrook was a champ. Ugas was a champ. Danny was a champ. Crawford was a champ. God damn. I ain't never even noticed that. That's a lot of champs the man fought.
Yeah.
Past and present, they still count on the list. And I ain't using BoxRec, but again, that's Earl. Now do Crawford. Now do Canelo. If you impressed with that, how does Canelo get hatred? When he fought Liam Smith champion, Austin Trout champion, Islandri Lara champion, Callum Smith champion, Floyd Mayweather champion, Gennady 3 times champion, Kovalev champion, Daniel Jakes champion. You know what I'm saying? Like, Munguia was a champion. Like, no respect, man. Rodney Dangerfield, man. There's no respect out here, man. But they respect Earl. Is weird. But
Earl fought his nemesis. Earl fought Terrence Bud Crawford.
My dude, did you not hear the list? How many nemesis Canelo got? He fought 3 decades of nemesis. He fought Cotto. He fought Lara. He fought Trout and Mayweather. Then he crossed into the new generation and fought Daniel Jacobs. And then a new generation and fought Munguia. Took it back to the old era, fought Kovalev. Like, what are we talking about, bro? Like,
He ain't fight David Benavidez.
I forgot Bivol. Bro. Out of all, that's what I'm saying. He fought too many people, bro. Too many. He just on some, that's it. It's on y'all. Y'all do something now. Damn, Lamont Peterson was a champ too for Earl. He fought, damn, we're going to have to do a list. Maybe he got like 12 champs. Somebody count that for me. Because I know Crawford got 12 right now.
None of them is David Benavidez. John the Beast Mugabe Marvin Hagler fought John the Beast Mugabe. He didn't have to do that. He could have relaxed and waited for Sugar Ray. He could have just been chilling.
We got Double D, DJ Double D, $2. Ness just cooked CYP like Mama Lobo cooked two-tone. Rolling on the floor emoji. H-Town, $5. Floyd is the North Star, made the most money with minimal risk. Lies. Left with all his faculties and made his career the best just because he has the I ain't gonna say minimal risk, bro, because he fought plenty of people too. Hernandez, Castillo, Corrales, Hatton, Judah, Maidana. Like, bro, knock it off, man. Knock it off. That's what I'm saying. These fighters ain't built like Floyd and Canelo and Pacquiao.
Bro, they use these hot words like faculties. Does Floyd have his faculties? He was in Mary J. Blige boots, bro. Stop with these words.
You a hater. I love it, though. That was funny. Big Supermax. Tone, are you new to boxing? They all do, really do this. Stay patient. Your Arizona brethren will be doing the same thing before you know it. They all get there. It's true, man. I watched Cotto cry. I think it's on the Margarito Cotto face-off, 24/7 to sit down. He's like, oh, you know, Pacquiao put me in the catchweight. This one did that. You know, it's my turn. It's like, bro, the shit you despise, now you doing. And that's what they all do. They all do it. The minute they in control, it's like, who you for? But when they ain't got no belt, when they need an opportunity, I want to fight. And it's like, who you for? Nah, but I just need a shot. And as soon as they get their shot, they forget how bad they needed a shot. Keep it moving, $2. Tone tripping today. Nello equals Mace? Not your little ninjas? Capice emoji. Boom emoji. Incoming fist emoji with another boom. We got Big Super Max, $2. Nello, Nemesis was GGG. Nothing been bigger since. That's one, though. How you going to say Floyd wasn't a Nemesis, but they did 2.4? And Floyd teased him with the belt. Like, hey, you want to touch it? Nah, snatchies. And Floyd sunned him with the catchweight. That's the Nemesis, and he fought him. Then, how you going to say Trout not a Nemesis? Like haters. Haters love to hate. That's what they do. We know that. So they try to say Trout's not a Nemesis. Meanwhile, he was undefeated. Meanwhile, he went to Mexico and beat Rigoberto Alvarez. Took his belt. Of course I got to go get that back for my brother. Fuck y'all mean that ain't my Nemesis. See, y'all soft. Y'all soft. Your brothers get beat up. You see them get beat up all on the stairs. You don't say shit. Crazy as hell. Anybody in my family get beat up. We all fighting. Everybody. But y'all soft. And that's why Canelo ain't soft. He went and got that Trout work. Oh, you beat my brother? I'm going to beat the shit out of you. See what I'm saying? But people don't see that. Then Laura. Oh, Laura not a Nemesis. He crashed the press conference. Not like Andre, because y'all like to shoot Andre Bell. Because I don't even know. I'm again, sucker shit. They like to shoot Andre Bell. Andre, did you ever watch it, Tone? Andre was in the back of the press conference. Somebody should have threw him a bullhorn. He like, yo, Canelo, I want to fight you from the back. Of course
with a shirt, too, custom shirt, too.
Of course we going to play you out. Man, you never fight nobody. You horrible fight, whatever. Stay the fuck back there. Laura went all the way up there, walked on the other side, got in front of the fucking podium. Watch the tape. So, nah, that ain't his Nemesis. He disrespect the shit, disrespect Canelo in front of the world, go to his press conference, take over the podium. Nah, that's not your Nemesis because we just want to hate on you, Canelo. Mexicans for Triple G. GGG with Mexican fucking hats and shit. Nah, that ain't your Nemesis because we just want to hate on Canelo. Come on, man. Y'all got to do better.
Laura was a Nemesis. Trout, nah.
Yeah,
Cotto,
so that's how y'all do it in Arizona. No, it's all good. That's how y'all do it in AZ. Yeah, your little brother caught the fade. He got beat up, and you just let him be. Like, nah, that's my little brother. He gonna have to just hit the gym and get that back. I don't know where I'm from. If my little brother can't fight, I'm fighting for him.
No, that's how it's supposed to be.
Where I'm from, I'm actually the little brother. You guys, my big brother. I did the fighting for him. So I don't know. Y'all tripping.
No.
Ain't no way.
Nemesis?
Shout out to David. He don't think like you, even though he's from Arizona, because I could have sworn I seen him try to go at Plant and actually fight Plant for smacking his brother, David, right? I mean, Jose. Plant smacked Jose. David, the little big brother like me, got it back for the big brother, right? So Canelo and David actually alike. You the one that ain't like them.
Man. That's nasty.
They got it back for their brothers.
They hiding behind Nemesis now.
And I'm pretty sure Rigoberto's older than Canelo too, so he the younger brother getting it back for the older brother. I'm telling you, bro, this shit is like factual shit. Brambo. Canelo fight Nemesis. These other dudes don't. You feel me? Earl Nemesis is on the table. He fought one. Tell me who's his other Nemesis.
Who Earl Nemesis?
You know who it is. Don't be embarrassed to say it because it's the truth. I'm going to help you. I got a soundbite for this.
You better not duck me, son. You better not duck me, son.
There's nobody with more quotes talking about fighting Earl than Keith Thurman. Earl's still going to go down in boxing history as the corniest motherfucker with the corniest excuse on not fighting the dude. He a clown, so I don't want to fight him. That's corny. You're supposed to beat on clowns. You're supposed to beat on clowns. Show people they not on your level. You know, that's corny, okay? So he left a Nemesis on the table. I'm just saying, again, y'all don't tell the truth. Y'all don't tell the truth. He left a Nemesis on the table. And if we talking Crawford, if we gonna nitpick, he left Regis on the table. He leaving Boots on the table. When he was undisputed, you could laugh. You could laugh.
Regis Prograde is on the table.
You could laugh all you want. When he undisputed 140, Regis was up next. He dropped that belt. Simple as that. You know, just like when he was undisputed at 47, Jerron was up next. We dropped that belt. I mean, look, we gonna talk. We gonna talk. You ain't fight your Nemesis neither. You fought one in Earl. You fought one in Earl. But if we gonna talk, Tank ain't never fight Gary. Tank ain't, I ain't never hear nobody talk about Tank the way Gary talk about Gary, the way Gary talk about Tank. That's a dude you supposed to beat up just on GP. Motherfuckers want to smack me for the shit I say on this podcast, but they don't want to fight the dudes that actually they get paid to fight and talking shit to them. So
David fought his Nemesis.
Who?
David fought his Nemesis. He fought Plant, Kyron Davis,
Gerville. Whoa. Yo, you can't say Kyron Davis is a nemesis. Yo, don't help my man David if you're going to do him like this. He said he fought Plant, Kyron Davis. Yo, no. Try to slide that shit in there. And first of all, we already say he fought Plant. He gets full credit, but he fought him late. It was supposed to be a unification. We waited 4 years for that, man. We deserved that unification, and they didn't give it to us, man. Yeah. All right, we going to Brambo. What up?
What up, Ness?
What's
good? What up, Two-Tone?
What up, fam?
Yeah, man, your boy David Benavidez is down bad, nigga. We tired of him complaining, okay? He shouldn't have lost his belt. Your boy was out here on that soft, and then your boy was out here being reckless with his weight. He was being unprofessional. And he ran from my man and Billy. Let's just keep it all the way real.
Oh, see, now you just lost it, bro. Now you just lost.
Okay? And your boy David don't want to fight in Billy at all. He number one in the WBC. He don't want to let him Billy get a shot to be that number one contender because he know what the work gonna be like. Okay, he came out there in his last fight looking a little flabby. I like David Benavidez too, but he, you calling this man out, you ain't did nothing compared to what Canelo has done. Ness is right. You fought one Nemesis. You fought a bunch of little niggas that moved up, and you look fantastic. You know what I'm saying? You look fantastic in them fights. You don't have one-punch knockout power. And yes, Canelo is putting these niggas down. He definitely sat Jermell down. He definitely sat Munguia down. He knocked out Plant. David Benavidez did all he could to try and knock out Plant. He couldn't. He didn't even get the drop.
Come on, that was Kenny Baylor's fault, bro.
No, I don't want to hear that. Where the drop at? He didn't get no drop.
He was on the verge of dropping him.
No, I don't want to hear that. He had 12 rounds. Plant didn't even make it 12 rounds with my man Canelo.
That's true.
All right. So, other than Anthony Durrell, who eye sockets are David Benavidez breaking?
Hold on. Who did we just break somebody's socket?
Took Billy. My man Canelo took Billy Joe Saunders' socket.
He just broke Andre's socket.
Oh, he broke Andre's socket?
Yeah, you seen his eye when he got hit with that punch?
Hey, Ness, is that confirmed? Hey, Ness, is that confirmed?
I never seen no Andre socket broken. He stunned.
Nah. Y'all seen the eye, bro. What?
Hey,
Y'all just see the same fight? Watch more boxing.
Bro, Tone wild in the day. he trying to get that love back. He trying to get that love back after saying Chiron was a nemesis.
Yeah, he tripping with that one too. Like, come on, True Tone. I know you riding for your boy, but your boy looking bad right now. And who else out of Arizona? That boy Ortiz ain't from Arizona, is he? Oh, he from Texas. That's right. Never mind.
We got Elijah.
But anyways,
he lost to David
tell your
Nemesis.
boy, listen, man, your boy want the Benavidez fight. Tell your boy want the Canelo fight. Tell him come back down to 168 and see my nigga and Billy. And then maybe Canelo will holler at him. Other than that, that's my call.
But it's not your time.
Let's see what we got. If you're watching this on YouTube, go ahead and do us a favor. Hit that thumbs up. I'm trying to get to that goal, 230,000. You know I do 2 shows a day. Right now we at 229,528. So we need about another 500 to get to the goal of 230,000. And then I'll get this little graphic. It's just a little graphic that all I can do is post it. But so what? It's small goals. You know, if you got small goals, you winning every week. You feel me? So we trying to win this week. Need about another 500. So go ahead and tell a friend to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And if you did, like I always say, grab your child's device, subscribe with that. Numbers is power, and I need that power. See, the first thing that Gilly and Wallow said was 1.5 million. And then he sat down and said pay-per-views. But we know what he was doing. He was sending shots at Ness because they got 1.5 million subscribers. You feel me? And that's y'all fault. Y'all got me down bad. Motherfuckers don't want to help me come up. But all right, we moving on to the next one. And Tanque, his free call, he said he don't get. We're going to remind him every time.
Yo, man, fuck David. I wasn't gonna talk about the topic, but you know, Two-Tone the Teletubby, the Canelo enchilada eating Teletubby.
Damn.
Come on, man.
He called him the white Walmart Floyd. That's crazy as fuck.
That he is doing.
Wild,
he
bro.
is doing.
Hey, shout out to the walking economy, bro. The walking economy got you making hate videos to get your money. You know, you and David talk a lot about him. That shit is crazy, bro. Yo, so this dude is supposed to be what, around 30 years old when he finally gets a Bivol Beterbiev fight? He ain't getting it next year, mid-year. That ain't a for sure thing. This dude turns 28 at the end of the year, and he still ain't done shit. Y'all talking about him maybe fighting fucking Juan Gabriel as his next opponent? That's crazy. Who's this next? This guy you said, Ness?
They're saying
What was his name?
Alberto Rodriguez, I believe. He's with Eye of the Tiger.
Damn, is that Rocky or what?
No, not Rocky.
This dude, he's repeating. You know, he's repeating what he did at 68.
Okay, he don't got a plan. That's what Boots was happy with. That Eddie had a plan. He don't got no plan. They just give him random fights and hope that the next fight is a big fight.
Yo, that shit is whack, bro. This is why, you know, sometimes you guys overhype these kids that have not proven anything.
Damn, now he's a kid.
Bro, he's what, 27? 27 years old, bro, and he's a three-time interim, 4-time fucking vacant undisputed WBC champion. I've never seen a man carry 9 WBC belts everywhere. That shit is pathetic as fuck, bro. You know, the daddy after the fight with Vosdick, he invented 2 more injuries. He went on a Mexican podcast talking about, yo, David twisted his ankle before the fight with Bosdick. His cut was opening up. His other hand was injured. He was at 50%. That's why he didn't get the knockout. Like, these people talk too much, bro, and I can't be a fan of that shit. And then they asked him, so what's next? Is he staying at 68? And the guy said, yeah. He's like, he told him, would you like to fight Munguia? And he says, no, Munguia sucks. We'll destroy him. And then he's like, but that guy and Billy from Top Rank, we would like to fight him. You know what they do? They booked it. I don't know. I don't understand why they do this, why they talk. They say one thing in English and they say another thing in Spanish, bro. Like, that's weird to me.
Bro, he's about to
Y'all
fight.
lazy people are funky as fuck, bro.
He's about to fight an official tissue, power punching Venezuelan Alberto Ramirez. And, you know, it's going to be an action-packed fight. That's the bell. And, yeah, we hope it works out for David. We got Mike trying you a third time.
Yo, what's up, Ness?
What's up, Mike? In the house.
Fine. It was my Bluetooth that was messed up.
It's all good.
For all those dudes talking about Bebo and Beterbiev and Benavidez not getting that shot, like, they must be fucking mistaken something. Like, I understand that Canelo right now has the reins, but in order for Canelo to skip the line and try to get a shot at undisputed, quote unquote, is he gonna outbid Turkey in order to give that to Benavidez a shot? Because that's who he's gonna go up against. I mean, Bebo or Beterbiev are gonna have to make a decision whether they want to forego getting the minimum with Canelo, because you know that Canelo doesn't want to give out, you know, no paydays other than, you know, $5-6 million, or getting money from Turkey to see an actual fight that fans will really want to see. So that's going to be the real question. And I understand that a lot of people are you know, shitting on David, but the kid really hasn't gotten an opportunity. As far as Canelo saying that he might have been better with Al, I mean, I think people are reading too much into that, because at the end of the day, we don't really know what goes on the back scenes with the business of boxing, kind of like, you know, creating those shell companies and, you know, your promotional companies on the back end to write off a lot of your earnings and stuff like that. But in terms of the matchmaking, that's more the insiders. I don't really put that much on Al. But Nez, I just wanted to ask you a question before I let you go, because I was trying to get it on the last show that you had. Are you able to delve in a little bit more on the Tim Tszyu PBC Turkey stuff? Because you said you can't disclose much, but are you able to give us a little bit of a hint on it?
On the Turkey and who?
Tim Tszyu. You said that Tim Tszyu might be.
You must have heard wrong, because I certainly disclosed what was there. I played the video. I mean, Turkey says he's not dealing with him.
No. But you said that you kind of mentioned that Tim Tszyu might be being used as a pawn into kind of blocking that Bud fight. So I don't know.
I mean, that's what people are.
That we don't know.
No, I don't. But that's what people are insinuating, right? And that's what Turkey is saying, that he is in his own way. So if Tim's in his own way, you know, he's stopping, you know, whatever finances Turkey's trying to send his way. But
gotcha.
But you may feel like it's your time.
Yeah, I mean,
but it's not your time.
I don't know. You know, people think that Tim is being used as the pawn, and so is Fundora. But you see conflicting reports from Samson. Like, I swear I just read something today where he says he's willing to negotiate with Crawford. So I don't know. But this is the audio in question and the video. This is courtesy of Fight Hub. It's really Cynthia Conti, but Fight Hub recorded it. Shit.
Who would you like Tim Tszyu to fight?
fight since you want Ortiz to fight Crawford next?
I will not work with Temzi.
Well, what happened?
Let him in his way. He doesn't understand.
Yeah.
Let him in his way. He doesn't understand. So, you know, is Tim in his own way? Is he being used as a pawn?
He said we don't need Tim Zoo. Turkey.
But he keep cutting everybody off, man. It's like, bro, you closing these doors. We want to see the fights. We thought you was on some fixing boxing shit, not your way or highway boxing shit.
Yeah, boxing shit. What's up, Ness, man? You know you on your bullshit just a little bit, man. But I'm fucking with it though. Fucking with it. I love these hot takes, man. So I'm gonna keep it going. Yo, man, like, man, you know, Gary's the baddest man of the DMV, man. You remember when Gary ran Dream Chasers up out of Tank's event? Still talking shit about Tank, still calling him out of his name, and ran the Philly niggas up out of town and shit like that. You also remember when goddamn Gary had Bud Crawford and shit, man. You know, Gary's always outside, my nigga. He's always outside. He told Sean Porter, man, if he was to see Bud, he'll goddamn spark him. And Bud, the closest he ever got was just that video that he did from his car from a safe place. Man, Gary's a bad motherfucker, man. You remember that time also when I even asked Shakur when he was goddamn fucking with the show, he came on here. And I asked him, why did he avoid Gary Russell? Nigga just said, hey, man, next question. He just laughed it off. He was scared to say Gary's name. I'm trying to tell you, man, Gary's an urban legend. Now, man, now on to tonight's show. Why are you doing this fucking topic, Ness? You know the biggest news of boxing came through today. You know the biggest news. Brian Norman is the full fucking champion, man. And he's about to go ahead and just wreck shop at 147 for the next 5 to 6 years. And goddamn it, niggas gonna be scared to say his name. You know, so shout out to the goddamn boogeyman, the real boogeyman of boxing. Shout out to Brian Norman Jr. Shout out to Gary Russell Jr. And yeah, you definitely right, man. That's some clown shit that Earl did, man. You know, and also, don't you think that's also a duck from goddamn Bud as well, when he even acknowledged the fact that Keith Thurman was the best fighter in 147, and even, you know, he didn't have his full victory lap and got stripped with the Boots fight, but couldn't he still fought Thurman? Wouldn't that probably been one of the biggest fights of last year?
Thurman in activity to me just rules him out of fights, man.
But wouldn't Thurman name been the best name on his fucking resume, even without his inactivity?
I mean, they would have still had an asterisk next to it. Somebody would have been saying, oh, it was his best name, but he caught him inactive.
Man, niggas gonna have an asterisk when when Canelo whoop his ass, man. Anyways, man, shout out to you and shout out to the community as always, man. I'll catch you on the next one. I'm fucking with you. Oh, yeah, hey, Two-Tone, man. I love your energy, man. I love your energy, my nigga. And, you know, me and a few of my fellas was talking about, like, some of our old high school crushes. You know, I told them I was fucking with Lacey Duvall. Some niggas were talking about Cherokee. Some niggas talking about
Cherokee.
Pinky. Which was the best one from the Napster days to you, man? And shout out to you and shout out to the community.
But wait. Oh, I thought he was talking about Porn Star Cherokee.
Yeah, I think you were Miss D.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bro,
Miss G was a legend.
how you gonna bring up Cherokee and not bring up Pinky? She's the true legend. I don't care about what she got going on now. I know y'all be wanting to talk about what she got going on now. Don't nobody care about Pinky now.
Bro, man, her gut hangs further than her ass. Man.
Again, don't nobody care about what she got going on now. She was legend.
Like it's your time.
My nigga,
But it's not
Alexis
your time.
Texas was a legend, my nigga.
Oh, Alexis,
But, you know,
Texas, yeah, top tier.
That's the bell, man. Yeah, I'm just saying, you can't bring up Cherokee and not bring up Pinky. That's wild. But who next? Noble. Peace.
Peace. Shout out to the breast cancer warriors, to the breast cancer survivors, and the breast cancer angels. How y'all feeling, man?
Straight.
Good. Word. Well, my man King, I mean that. Essex. Shit, because I know, I know my people. Shout out to Newark, New Jersey, by the way. I know my people in Newark, New Jersey. don't be using the English language like you doing tonight, Ness. Shit, for one, Floyd was definitely not Canelo's nemesis.
What?
And for hold up. I got you. Don't even trip. Just let me lay my thesis, and then I'm gonna give my support, and then you can engage. I got you. I'm gonna give you plenty time. 2, Regis was definitely not Terrence Crawford's nemesis, nor is Jerron Booth Ennis Terrence Crawford's nemesis. Now let me tell you what a nemesis is, since you ain't acting like a true Newark, New Jersey agent, right? Because I know King Amin be coming in, he be spitting that. Anyways, man, what I'm saying is this: a nemesis is an inescapable agent of somebody's downfall, or a long-standing, keyword long-standing, rival. Floyd was neither a long-standing rival of Canelo, and he definitely wasn't his downfall. After Floyd, Canelo shot up. Now, let's talk about Regis and Terrence Crawford. Regis ain't no way, no how, however you flip it, have any hand or ability in causing any type of downfall to Terrence Crawford, let alone inescapable. Nor was he ever
That's
a
because
long-standing rival.
That's because you thinking with everything that you saw. Undefeated Regis back then was a problem and a threat. That's why Tank never fought him. That's why PBC signed him and never gave him the fight. That's why he complained about it.
I like Regis. I give him his props, especially since Devin beat him. That's why I thought he was the strongest, not Josh Taylor, because Josh Taylor was through already. So no, that's not why I'm saying that. I'm saying it because that's not a nemesis. I get what you're saying, but that's not a nemesis, though. You dig what I'm saying to you?
Bro, I don't know where you got your definition from, but I've already looked up 2 different
Man,
locations.
the Webster's Collegiate Dictionary.
Well, I got
Look
the
it up.
Webster's. I got the Webster's pulled up.
Inescapable
It don't
agent of
say
someone's
that.
downfall
It don't
or a
say that.
long-standing
It don't say
rival.
that. It don't say that.
Yeah.
That's the bell.
But it's not your time.
It don't say that, and I'm gonna screen share that right here. This one clearly says Webster. You feel me? But that's okay. We got 2 different versions, and that's fine. But this clearly says Webster's right here, and it says a formidable and usually victorious rival or opponent. Then you go down to another one where it says vocabulary.com, and it says what makes someone a nemesis, and it says a rival who just somehow seems able, noble, to get the best of you. So get your shit together. And outside of the dictionary and you having the wrong fucking definition, okay, this is why Canelo was Floyd's nemesis. You know, again, you dudes don't watch boxing. You don't know the boxing. You just don't. All right? Canelo was on how many undercards of Floyd? A bunch.
Man.
A bunch. And then he said, I ain't getting on your undercards no more unless you fight me. And Canelo and Floyd said, I ain't fighting you. So what did they do? Split. He did his own shit with Mosley somewhere, and Floyd did his own shit somewhere too. What you mean we not nemesis when I put my foot down? I stopped the finances. Let's keep in mind, he just revealed he was always getting concession money since 19. What we talking about, bro? No, that ain't your nemesis. But that's the one that did 2.4. I guess a nemesis is Sergey Kovalev in War because it did 170,000. I guess the least amount watched, it makes you a bigger nemesis. Come on, bro. Come on. You know how many motherfuckers thought Canelo was gonna beat Floyd? You had warehouse around the world. Warehouse around the world. All them workers was losing their checks. Swearing Canelito, the young man, was going to take out Floyd, but somehow that's not his nemesis. This dude done bumped the noggin.
Yeah, I think Floyd, Canelo, they are joined at the hip. I mean, Canelo trying to be like Floyd right now. Nemesis.
DC3.
Mute. It's nasty work for Canelo right now, though.
What are we talking about?
Like you telling Gillian Wallow this. You're not. I mean, something got to change in the sport of boxing. There has to be somebody that's a champion that says, "I want to challenge myself." It seems right now he just chilling, black shades. Like, I'm cool. I'm gonna get this Berlanga bag, get another Jaime bag. Like, it's worse than Floyd. What Floyd do? Just Berto?
What, to leave? He did Berto McGregor.
Well, we don't even count McGregor. That's his start of his
Crazy as
after.
hell. That's 50-0. That went
Nobody.
on BoxRec.
That
shit
man had
count
zero
like a
fights,
mother.
bro. That was. What was the odds on that fight? That wasn't Buster Douglas odds.
Hey, 0-0, and yet Canelo gets more hate for fighting Jaime and Berlanga.
But I don't think nobody really counts McGregor. Like Floyd just has Berto.
He's 50-0 because he broke Marciano's record. Because what do you mean they don't count it? Of course they count it.
They do because it's a metric, but nobody in a barbershop ever brings up the McGregor fight. Like, oh, you remember when he fought McGregor?
Of course they do, because you know McGregor was that dude in the UFC, and Floyd took one out for us. He did that for us. We got that win over the UFC because of Floyd. Come on, they was out here. These dudes was out here really still bringing up motherfucking what's the heavyweight that lost to Couture? It's like, if y'all don't get your little dirty asses out there bringing up that dumbass fight, my man was 10,000 years into retirement.
The Holyfield?
Nah, the other dude. I can't remember the name, bro. James Toney.
Oh, he went over to MMA, right?
Yeah, so they you know they was acting all crazy over that dumbass win, like it was a legitimate win, like James wasn't fucking retired forever. Marcus, what up?
What's good, man? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Hey, man. You know, I listen almost every day, man. I'm just going to call in. So you talking about Al. You pretty much said everything, man, when you talking about him getting good fights. Pretty much, Ohio Run Boxing, when I started that 15 years ago, it talked about not just the fighters, but our businessmen that come out of Ohio, man. A lot of people that come from Ohio, when we come in the boxing game, we take over. We changed the game. From Don King, you got Al Haymon, and many others, they changed the game. And one thing about Canelo, one of the reasons why Canelo, I believe, feel like he would have been bigger with Al. Here's another, I'm going to say this. With DAZN, when Canelo was fighting on DAZN, they came in saying that it wasn't a pay-per-view. It wasn't going to be a pay-per-view. Pay-per-view was dead. You remember in this. That's what they were promoting. But after he fought Caleb Plant with Al Haymon, DAZN changed their mind because Canelo started talking good about Al Haymon and came over there with those negotiation numbers, and that made DAZN go to pay-per-view. So I think Canelo actually thanked Al for that too, because DAZN was not even thinking about pay-per-view until Canelo crossed the street on PBC. So I didn't want to be too long, but that's another cherry I wanted to throw on top. They wasn't even thinking about pay-per-view until Canelo did business with them, and he came back showing those numbers, and that's when they went to pay-per-view. I'm out.
All right, champ. DC3. J Will.
Yo.
Yo.
Audio. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I was gonna let you slide today, man. No Canelo hate. But damn, you can't help but the motherfucking trigger a nigga, man. Damn. But so I'm gonna get to the Errol Spence talk. I'm gonna start there, man. Like you said you wonder why niggas was fuck with Earl so much and then give Canelo so much grief, and then you start naming off the champions that Errol fought. Like, well, damn, he did fight these champions. And he fought Danny Boom, Lamont Peterson Boom, but then you said, all of a sudden, he ain't got as many champions as Canelo. You're right, Ness. One nigga has 29 fights, and another nigga has damn near 70. But you was even impressed by the nigga with 29 fights with the amount of champions he fought.
I wasn't impressed. I was surprised.
Surprised, impressed. almost a synonym, but I'm gonna leave that. I'm not going to get caught up on that. But even yourself was surprised. I'm use your word about the amount of champions that he fought. And Two-Tone, your sentiment just about 5 seconds ago was like, damn, I wish that, when niggas become at the top of their field or whatever, a baby cash cow or the cash cow, I wish they would keep challenging themselves. Well, you had that nigga in Errol Spence. You had that nigga. That's why Canelo fans couldn't say shit about that nigga. Could nobody say shit about his resume? But unfortunately, his characteristics outside the ring slowed him up and pretty much halted his career. Also, Bud had a big part of that as well. But you can't wonder why there's a difference between like why people was gravitating towards Errol so much.
Jay Will, man, you hate Canelo so much, bro, that you don't even hear the shit you talking. Like, you really talking with bass in your voice about Earl, who's a 1 division champ, who's the same age as Canelo and has only. Let me teach you. He's the same age as Canelo and only fought in 1 division, bro. If you don't hurry up and let this bell ring so you can sit your dumb ass in the corner.
Well, bro, stop taking my call, bro. Stop taking my call with that bullshit.
You the one saying dumb ass shit. They the same age. You sitting here trying to praise the one that done less. They the same age. Make it make sense. You genius.
I made it make I made it make sense. If you stop cutting off my call, I made it make sense.
Nothing makes
I
sense.
made it make sense.
You look stupid.
All those champions that I named, we didn't have to beg Spence to fight one of them. That's the difference.
You talking about Chris Algieri,
That's the difference.
Lamont Peterson. Do you need me to read those names again and compare them to the fucking champions?
No matter
Canelo
what
fought?
the names are, we didn't have to beg Spence to fight never one of them.
Man,
that's the difference. That's the difference.
You so
that's
silly, yo. You
no
so
matter how
silly.
much you hate it. So let's talk about these Nemesis fights.
You know why I love it? Because you give the callers and the listener son a laugh at. The poor thing is you we laughing at.
And let's talk about these Nemesis fights. Your man looks good in about 50% of these Nemesis fights. All the other greats look good in about 80% of their fights, nigga.
Here we go. Here we go. But look, 5 seconds
let's
ago.
Let's talk about it. I mean, you keep cutting off my call.
Hey, Tone, 5 seconds ago, he was giving credit to Earl for fighting champions. But now, no credit for Canelo, because guess what? He looked tight in his fights. Get the fuck off the call. You're done. H-Sound, what up?
Damn.
Motherfucker, the same age as Canelo, but we gonna give Earl more credit. Same age as Canelo, but let's give Earl more credit because we just want to be natural-born haters.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, brother.
H-Town. Hey, Will, man, he's a hater. All you gotta say is undefeated sitting champions, and then go look at everybody's resumes. Who's got more? Undefeated sitting champs. Like, who was a champ that hadn't lost that Canelo fought? And they go look at everybody else's resume. They come back. Oh, y'all, that's homework. Go box rec. Homework. Put your favorite fighter.
They're not going to do the homework. They won't do the homework because if they would, they wouldn't be talking like this.
Yeah, because he's even got, I think he's almost got triple of what Floyd's got, sitting undefeated champions. But, hate is hate. But, y'all said Alexis, Texas, man. I lost a relationship over that girl, Ness.
Oh, my God. How that happened?
Yeah, went through the phone?
Bruh. No, I was on her phone and she had Twitter. So I got on her Twitter, fucking around. And somehow she, I don't know what had happened. But then somehow I got on with Twitter with her and she responded to me, said she was going to be in Houston at some strip clubs. So my dumb ass was like, oh, yeah, which ones? Oh, yeah, what nights? Because I'm over here thinking I'm trying to get me a shot. You know what I mean? To get back to see if I could get some.
But to be clear, you're doing this off your girl's Twitter account.
Yeah. So I thought I was going to erase that shit. That once you erase it once, it's gone. I don't got no social media, dog. It was stupid. I'll give it to you. It was stupid, man. And I mean, she really wasn't my girl. She was kind of my girl. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I fucked up. Fucked it all the way up. Didn't get no Alexis, Texas, and lost her.
Damn.
Oh man, your boy will stay messing up with the women, dog. Couldn't keep it in my pants, man. But yeah, Alexis, Texas, that was a dream girl. Everybody know that reverse cowgirl.
She's elite. Salute to Alexis, Texas.
Word. Yo, hilarious, man. Yo, Jay Will, you never fail, bro. I'm still thinking about his call. My man never fails, bro. That hate runs so deep with that one. Supermax, $5. When you think Hagler, you think Leonard. Floyd's, you think Pacquiao. When you think Canelo, you think GGG. Let's call it arch rivals then. Keep it moving, $2. Rolling on the floor emoji. Wild days, Ness. So your bro didn't know how to fight. Nah, he wasn't that. He wasn't from the. You know, he was a book guy. Keenan, $2. Jose Benavidez was Bud's first nemesis. Come on, y'all. Why? Because he talked spicy to him at the weigh-in? That's when the beef started with them. Actually, I was there. It was at the media workout.
You may feel like it's your time.
You know, he started calling them
But it's
names
not
or
your
telling
time.
his family to shut up or some shit like that. But that'll make you a nemesis, you know. But Bud handled that accordingly. Dude was talking slick, and he but shit, Bud tried to punch him at the weigh-in. That fight would have been over if Benavidez ain't pulled back as good as he did. That's how you knew that fight was gonna be good. My man dipped that shit. Crawford threw that punch with all his might. DC3, $2. PBC got the most popular fighters on their roster. Yes, sir. DC3, $2 more. They hate David because he wants to fight Nello. 4 clown emojis. Julio Guzman, $2. There was 2 Cherokees. Well, the only one that anybody knows is Cherokee the ass.
Facts.
No other one. No other one, bro.
None. At all.
Who is he talking about? Who you talking about, Julio? DC3.
One Cherokee.
He about to Google the ass now.
What's the deal, fella? What's the deal?
What up?
Hey man, that's like I've been subscribed to. I've been watching the channel for 7 years. I started my membership maybe 2 months ago. Man, that guy Jay Will has been hating the 7 years, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy to me. Like, that guy calls in. Ooh, I know he was rubbing his hands together when he seen Canelo name in the title. I know he was rubbing his hands together. But now, H-Time, this is what I want you to do, man. You know, I want you to give everybody, cause y'all David haters, y'all still haven't gave us a explanation why y'all hate David so much. Cause it seems to me y'all hate him because, you know, he just keep crawling Canelo name out. I have yet to hear a real explanation why y'all don't like the guy. I know he might have did some little shit outside the ring, but you know, I don't think he'll dug no smoke. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, shout out to Al, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, you know, Al paying these guys a lot of money. And, you know, you hear guys badmouth Aram and Oscar. You got Canelo. And you know, Ryan was renegotiating this contract with Oscar every fight. So you see, you know, you hardly ever hear guys badmouth Al. Like, you hardly ever hear it. And I feel like Al probably behind the scenes helping these guys financially too because they loyal to him. Like guys like Tank, after every fight I want to thank Al Haymon. You know? And, I might, but look, what the fuck is Al in this? What the hell do you think Al in this?
No clue, champ. No clue.
That's crazy. Al behind the scenes, man, working. Al like
I mean,
that guy.
Louis out there, man. Louis out there. Like everybody got an underboss, right? Like look at Steve Jobs, right? Like after he passed, I forgot what the other dude name is, but you know, he took over and that shit still doing their thing. So yeah.
Al on his mob boss shit. And y'all I know you seen the Proud Family, the tall guy who they never showed his face. That's how Al moving around. Like Al never show his face. He just Al who y'all think Jay Prince is. I'm up.
Jake Paul in the house. Jake Paul in the house.
Yo.
Yo, Dan, he in the bathroom.
Hey man, let me say this. Jay Will, I think I understand his frustration with Canelo. Other than, you know, he might be a little off on the resume and Canelo's accolades and everything. But let's just say boxing has been in a slump for the last decade. And who's been labeled as the face of boxing, carrying the sport for the last 10 years? Canelo Alvarez. All right? People like Earl, Bud, Charlos, and them.
Champ,
You know, they are like the wheels to the vehicle.
Champ, how could boxing be in a slump if Canelo 1 and 2 generated more money than Ryan and Tank?
Wait, I'm gonna get to that. Let me cook.
You're gonna get to that.
Let me. Okay, please. So, like my boy Showbiz says, Canelo's not the face of boxing. He's the face of motherfucking Mexico boxing. That's who his core fan base is. The casuals don't really rock with Canelo's fights like that. His fights are not.
Let me
his
just
fights
interject.
are not
Let me just interject
blockbuster
here.
fights. We know this.
Let me just
All right,
interject
for
here.
sure. Give me some more time. All right, go ahead, boss.
No worries. You got it. Maybe you shouldn't just copy paste things people say, because when you say you the face of hear me out. You gotta hear me.
Okay, go ahead.
You gotta hear me to make it so you can understand, right? Because when you say he's the face of Mexican boxing, you know, one thing I got is a lot of stamps on my passport. The other thing I can tell you is that in Mexico, Canelo's fights are free. So he is the face of Mexican boxing, because for his country, ever since he's always been fighting, none of the fights they got to pay for. But he's the face of American boxing because he does American pay-per-view numbers. So
the majority of those fans in America are the Mexican ones that's really tapping in. Majority are Mexicans. You got to know, and they're the most racist. The Canelo dick riders. The ones in Mexico criticize Canelo more than the ones in America. You know that's a fact. The ones in Mexico be like, man, you don't compare yourself to Cesar Chavez. Look at you ducking Benavidez blatantly. And let's talk about Canelo's hypocrisy on $1 million worth of game. Oh, I just love boxing. That's why I continue to fight, and I pick guys like this. Come on, man. Canelo's been doing this for too long, and the Canelo dick riders, cocksuckers, bro, we know why they just applaud this guy for any opponent he picks when he's clearly making a mockery of the sport and then criticizing and downplaying our boy Mike Tyson, the greats, you know, talking about, oh, I respect him when he does this, when he fights and he's not high. Like, come on, bro, because he's holding you accountable, saying you don't have a heart. You got the greats calling out Canelo, bro. Come on, you got the greats calling out Canelo for his heartless cowardness, bro. But the fans, the casual Mexican fans, they're like, oh, who cares? He's Mexican. No boxing, no life. Dude, there's no boxing, no life. You don't got no heart. You don't want to give us the spice we want. But guess what? People like you, Ness, who want to see him fight Benavidez, you're not a Canelo fan. Did you remember when Canelo said that in the Fight Hype interview? They're not my fans. Did you remember that? So you're considered not a Canelo fan.
I'm okay with not being his fan. You know, I'm a fan of good fights.
But you may feel like that's what I'm saying. And his matchmaking is trash, and you know it, so admit it. His character is trash. Love of money is the root of all evil. That's what it's for.
This man won $200 million. He up on Gilly and Wallow podcast talking about Floyd Money Mayweather did it. Everybody did it. That is a disgrace.
They have they have nothing to offer.
They did it though.
They have nothing to offer, but he's pricing himself out on easy fights that had nothing to offer.
But they did it. They
did
it.
We see the lies.
They did it. They did it, and he's copying and pasting. That's how it goes. Listen, Pacquiao did it.
He's really not. Floyd actually fought the fights the fans called for. If you go back and do your history.
No, tell us which fights. Tell us which fights.
Okay.
Tell us which fights.
Come on, you're a boxing fan. You know this. Come on.
Tell us.
Come on.
Tell us.
Come on.
How many times did Floyd do it? Was it Berto?
No.
I'm trying to give you more
That's
time.
a rhetorical question.
I'm trying to give you more time.
Floyd did it against Berto. Am I correct?
My time going down the list.
All right.
Okay, Canelo. Let me give you a prime example. Let me give you a prime example.
I got to get to these counter punches. C-Dub, counter. I tried to let him get it all. He don't want to do it. We got these counters over here.
Yo, how the audio?
All right.
Yo.
Yep.
Everything straight?
Yeah.
All right, that's what's up, man. Yeah, we here, man. We ain't done enough. You know, a great show, great title, man. Is there any dispute who the best boss now, the biggest of this boxing shit? Listen to Canelo, man, the face of boxing. You know what? It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun. Some of the biggest PBC detractors are Canelo fanatics. Now look, I wish I could see their face, man. When the PBC train roll out and you see Canelo at the front yelling, praise Al Haymon. Thank you, Al Haymon, man. You know, it's a big change from when Oscar was stealing his money. You know, Eddie trying to take his shine, don't want to put him on pay-per-view. You know, and Turk out here holding hands. Is there any dispute who the best boss of this shit, of this boxing shit? You know what they going to say? Bob, what Bob was saying about his best fighter when he had Bud, pound for pound #1. He was saying he could have bought a house when he bought a fight for him. He was saying I could have got 2 Lambos, pork chop. Damn. Bob told y'all Al Haymon wasn't even real. He a ghost. He a ghost that handles business. You hear me? I should change my name to the truth teller. You know, the light bearer. I try to lead y'all to the light, saying PBC. Everybody should be with PBC. I've been saying Bud need to go to PBC. Canelo need to go to PBC. That's where the fights are. That's where the money is. That's where the business is. That's where the good business. The fight's going to happen. But, you know, to this PBC level, now look, the Canelo fans, they calling Canelo a PBC lover now? Canelo a fanboy? You can lead a horse to water. You can lead boxing fans to water. But you can't make them think. You hear me? It ain't fun when the rabbit got the gun, man. I just wish I could have been able to see their face, man. I wish I could be there to see their face, or did they call in? You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know, man. It just crazy, man. Look, all the roosters came to nest. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Canelo. Shout out PBC. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Rick Glazier, man. You know, and everybody that believed him. I know that wasn't you, Ness. I know that wasn't you, Two-Tone. It's a lot of people out there, man. It's a lot of people. There's a lot of people in the chat. A lot of people that at me. You know what I'm saying? And now they just got to say, you know, Canelo a fanboy, or, you know, Canelo saying who the best. Just say, all they got to do, you don't got to do nothing crazy. Just say, thank you, Al Haymon, man. That's it. Roll out. Shout out
You may
PBC.
feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
All right, J Will. C Dub, shout out. Counterpunch, J Will.
You wild, bro. You really wild. You don't listen. The moment I stop saying anything positive about Canelo, it's something about it, like you just start melting down, bro. Like if y'all go to YouTube on a Boxing Voices channel, on the most recent YouTube short, it's my voice. And I'm saying Canelo is up there with Floyd, the Roy Jones, Evanders. That's me saying that shit. But the moment I say anything critical, this nigga just starts going ape shit, cutting off my call, everything else. Like that shit is some weird shit, bro. It's weird, man. Just calm down, my nigga.
You the flip
And I wasn't
flopper.
saying.
If you on audio saying
Here we
he up
go.
there
Here we
with
go. Here
them,
we go.
then what you over here flip flopping for?
I'm not flip flopping. I'm very consistent. And then you try to put words in my mouth. I never said I'm trying to make Errol or trying to get more credit to Errol over Canelo. I said the reason why because you was acting like, wow, why is people like loving Errol so much and give Canelo so much grief? I said the reason why people gravitate towards Errol is because he never made us. We never had to make him. We never had to beg for a fight. He ran to those fights. So there was never a time where we felt like he was avoiding that smoke. Now, when that Bud situation came up,
so he didn't avoid Thurman, huh?
So when was he supposed to fight Thurman? Let's go.
I mean, he wasn't ordered
Because he was fighting
either.
for belt.
Oh, he wasn't ordered. He wasn't ordered.
But he was fighting. Because he fought Ugas for the belt. He came back after a car accident. Because remember, Keith got re-injured. So when was he supposed to fight Keith?
When he was ordered.
Okay then. Okay, when he was ordered.
When he was ordered by the WBC, when he told Al, I'm not fighting nobody, when he posted on Twitter and said, I'm not fighting Thurman. Come on, champ. Like, why are we doing this, man?
He ended up fighting Bud.
And
He ended up fighting Bud.
And you know what? And it's okay
And he
because
ended up
it's
fighting Bud.
Earl.
And he ended up
It's
fighting Bud.
okay. It's okay because it's Earl, you know?
Okay, right. No, because he tried to fucking unify a whole division. He tried to go undisputed in the division. What are you talking about?
My dude, you're 34 years old and you left welterweights on the table, man. Like, Jerron had been calling you out since what year? Like, you can say whatever you want.
Bro, and you could try to create whatever narrative you want, but we all know the truth.
I mean,
like Errol was never the one. Errol never ran from no smoke.
There's video of Jerron after his post fights calling out Earl. What are we talking about? Like, people only even talk about Crawford fighting Jerron because Crawford beat up Earl. Well, like, what are you even talking about? That's what I'm saying. You waste our time with your lack of knowledge, or at least the fact that you can't remember, because it's not knowledge. I'll give you that. You're just not good at remembering shit.
I remember everything. You try to twist words and create these bullshit-ass narratives, bro.
How can you remember? Like, they literally just sent it. I didn't even want to play it, but I'll play the video of Boots calling out Earl. Look, I'll play it. Like, you act delusional.
Wasn't he fighting Bud, though?
No.
So
No. He's sitting in the fucking audience watching Boots fight, bro. Like, stop with the lies already, please. It's just all these lies just to make Canelo look bad. Meanwhile, people doing the same shit. Earl didn't fight Boots.
But I'm the IBF number contender, and I think Mr. Big Fish in here is so it's time to go fishing.
Oh no, that ain't happening.
Like he wasn't. So he wasn't supposed to fight Bud though. So he wasn't supposed to fight Bud.
That didn't happen.
So he wasn't supposed to fight Bud. So you're ignoring the whole undisputed fight.
Bro, did you not see the video? Did that look like Earl going into the Bud fight? Won't you get your weird ass out? Look at his haircut. Earl had a whole fro going into the fucking fight.
So the rematch was already done then. So the rematch was already done then. The rematch was already done then.
What rematch are you talking about? What rematch are you talking about?
They didn't say that the rematch was off for almost a whole year after the damn shit. They almost 6-7 months after the shit. They didn't finally say the official the rematch was off officially.
This is why it's pathetic to give you extra time. This is free time I'm wasting on you. I'm not even talking about after the fucking Crawford fight. This is before. This is why it's considered a duck. It's before the Crawford fight. The kid has been calling him out before the Crawford fight. Crawford beat Earl, so the kid put his attention on fucking Crawford now. I gotta go. I can't keep teaching you and beating you. You gonna have to pay for this, man. Get out of here. This dude, he's not on my level. You're not on my level. You're not on my level. You can't remember on the flow, on the fly. That's not your thing. You just ain't got the fucking mental capacity to remember the shit that took place in the sport on the fly during the live fucking debate in front of your peers. Don't get mad at me. Treese, what up? Dude can't remember shit going on, but he want to debate. The fuck?
Y'all.
Earl sitting in the audience with a whole little ass Caesar damn near. With waves, and he talking about, no, it wasn't after the rematch, no, before. He been calling him out. He been the number one. What are we talking about? Like Boots been in the division how long? Did he change the attention from being in the WBO to being in the IBF? But you forgot that. Go ahead, Treese.
Yo, what up, though? Damn, shout out to my nigga C-Dub, man. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. God damn. It's crazy. But damn, Canelo might be on to something. Maybe he would have got his bread right with Al Haymon and whatnot. I guess we do just got to say thank you, Al Haymon. You know, one of the Midwest Mafia members, you feel me? One of the best Midwest Mafia members there is, you feel me? We got a lock on this shit. Shout out to Al Haymon and Don King, you feel me? No shit. Go through boxing without coming through Ohio first, you heard? But, man, with this, hey, Ness, I heard you giving my man Jay Will some grief and shit. You talking about motherfuckers ducking fights and shit. I mean, damn, kind of like Canelo did with your man Boo Boo when he showed up to his press conference talking about give me the fight. But your man looking the other way and shit, acting like he don't hear him, acting like he don't see him, and then he tell Benavidez, you go fight Boo Boo. I ain't want to fight him. You go fight him.
I don't think he looked the other way.
He took the beat from Boo Boo.
I'm just saying, my nigga put the beats on Boo Boo. He put the beats on Plant. Canelo told me that if Benavidez go fight them, shit, fuck it. I'll fight you. You go fight them. And I'm just, you feel me? I'm just looking like we ain't got that fight yet. And he punished them guys. That's all I'm saying. I don't know, man. I'm just starting to think that maybe Canelo just not gonna fight that guy. And maybe if he do fight him, I don't see it's gonna be at 175. He want Benavidez to go up there, get some hardware, get some trinkets, and then maybe he'd fight Benavidez at 175. But Two-Tone, I'm on your ass like a diaper rash, my boy. I know you seen my girl Clarissa Shields out here. I know you seen Clarissa Shields out here doing real big money team. You hit me? Yeah, hanging out with 50 Cent, celebrity basketball games and shit. But you told me my girl ain't no superstar, my nigga. Fuck wrong with you, man?
Is
What's
she
going
on
on,
Power?
Two-Tone?
I mean, did he put her on an episode of Power with Mary J or what?
Hey, her gang, she was on stage with 50 Cent, man, with the belts. Why he got it? Why he flashed the chain? She flashing her chain and her belts, gang. You better put some respect on my baby name, man. Queen of the Midwest Mafia, you hating ass nigga. Shout out to Uncle Tone, man. Shout out TBV. Shout out Albertville, October 5th, my nigga. Yeah, you know what the fuck going on. Y'all be cool, man.
Yo, wow.
So from everything I'm looking at, what was that? Castillo Clayton?
Castillo Clayton.
I think 2 years ago, after the Castillo Clayton fight, he calls him out.
Who you talking about, Floyd?
Jerron
Boots Ennis?
Yeah.
Nasty word.
Here go another video we found of the situation in question. You know what I mean? This one's straight from Premier Boxing Champion. So the other video was also accurate. That other video was uploaded May 15th. This one was uploaded May 14th by Premier Boxing's Champions with Jerron calling them out. FYI, J. Will, so you don't waste another $5, that's 1 year before July 29th, 2023. You know what I'm saying? Just 1 year before that date. You feel me? So remember, there was no negotiations. There was no fight. You know, this is Jerron just trying to get the smoke. You feel me? But somehow,
everybody's hoping to see Errol Spence. He's here tonight, fight Bud Crawford.
Even Jim Gray was hoping to see it, so it wasn't just the young man calling him out. Everybody here hoping to see you call out Errol Spence. I mean, what are we talking about? What are we talking about, my mans?
You're probably going to.
What did he say? He went on the top guys.
Should they get that fight on? What would you like to do now in the interim as next?
Anybody right now can get it right now, but I'm the IBF #1, contender, and I think Mr. Big Fish in here is so.
There you go, right there. Look at Fundora laughing like, ha ha, they calling you out. Nice still shot. Look at that still shot. Fundora in tears, like, oh, they calling out the Big Fish. Yeah. But we gonna act like this didn't happen. We just gonna say, no, Earl's that dude. Canelo ain't shit. Earl never ducked. He fought everybody. Man, come on, bro. That's two guys. Like, we gonna act like Thurman ain't happen either, or do I need to also pull up video evidence of that? Like, dudes need to just keep it real, man. It's all right to be honest. Jerry Yolanda.
I know there was a cup of Hennessy near.
G-Von, you got a king counter from Drew. What it do? Drew, what it do?
Going on, man?
What's going
Hey,
on?
shout out to Drew and shit. We gonna save part of this counter for some other time because I was gonna cook in the morning and shit. I already completely forgot what the fuck my talking points were. But right now I'm just listening to people call in. Dudes like C-Dub, dudes like fucking J. Will. This is disgusting, nasty work. How you say, Two-Tone? Musty energy. This is crazy, man. They don't understand that they fanboying for a promotional company, and it's not even that they worrying too much about the company. They're worried about Al Haymon, a dude who we've only seen maybe fucking twice in any of our lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody knows who the hell this dude is. For all we know, he's somewhere in North Korea chilling with Hyun, whatever the dude name is. You get what I'm saying? Like, we don't know who dude is, right? People don't understand all that's going on here is a feud between Canelo and Oscar. Canelo's gonna say whatever he can to shit on Golden Boy. He's gonna say whatever he can right now to shit on Turk, because Turk trying to shit on him. Canelo's just trying to establish himself as the face of boxing, the undisputed face of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else can do what Canelo does. Not even Tank. Tank don't even average half the numbers that Canelo averages, and this is just pure facts. You know, if we want to do the all the research and all that shit, right? Let's talk about the fucking numbers. Tank don't have the pull that fucking Canelo does. So when Canelo's talking all this big shit, Canelo is the one holding, you know, they say it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun. Canelo's the one holding the gun, man. Like, he don't care about Al Haymon like that. He don't care about PBC like that. He's trying to prove a point that he runs this shit. And Oscar is too late. You can say whatever you want about Canelo, but at the end of the day, he gonna shit on you all fucking day. And it is what it is. Shout out to Canelo, the undisputed face of fucking boxing, and he's proving it, saying fuck Oscar, fuck Turk, and it just is what it is, man. I just can't believe like certain dudes just waste like money back to back to continue to just try to make the same talking point they did on the last call and still didn't even make. And all it is dudes only call in when they want to hate on Canelo or hate on certain people, but love it when their favorite fighter do it. Man, like they say, man, it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun, man. Shout out to you guys. Who knows? Maybe I'll call in later. It's just crazy, man. Shout out to the undisputed face of boxing.
All right, champ. All right. Jake Paul, I see you, but I feel like we got to you for sure. So you need that counter money. You know. That being said, we got to get to H-Town. When you crushing them on the regular, you start believing your own hype.
You may feel like it's your time.
Rolling on the floor emoji. Alexis, laugh out loud. Shooters, shoot. Laughing out loud. Rolling on the floor, laughing out loud. One lump sum, $2. Boots needs to move 2. He's not a threat to Bud. DC3, $2. Shout out to Roxy Reynolds. She my goat. Emoji.
Legend.
Ohio runs boxing, $5. Porn star Roxy Reynolds is from Ohio. Looking emoji. Looking emoji.
Midwest Mafia.
Hands up emoji. I think he put just saying. One lump sum, $5. If Al paying them, quote unquote, so much money, why guys saying they haven't been paid, can't get a fight? Al pays the fans to see these nice things about, I guess he meant pays the fighters to say these nice things about him. Or fans? Did he really mean fans? I guess he's paying C-Dub. I don't know. DC3, $2. Patiently waiting on Jerry to call in hating. Watch. One lump sum, $2. We don't listen to a guy that calls himself Showbiz. Chill, man. Showbiz my guy. DC3, $2. And he's blowing up. We have find out. What the fuck, bro? We have find out who the hell is. Okay, so I guess he wants to say we have to find out who the hell is at Pristine Sports with the clown emoji. One lump sum, $2. Why does Beyonce have beef with Al Haymon? I don't know, but I heard that rumor. DJ Double D, what about you? You the rap podcaster.
Yeah, Al Haymon was in the music business, as y'all know, and the same deals that he gave the boxers, the 360s, he gave to the musicians.
But why she got beef?
I don't know. It probably has something to do with Pops. I know Pops was handling her business, so I don't think Beyonce herself have beef. I think it's probably Pops.
DJ Double D, $5. Most these callers who are criticizing Canelo are the same callers who make excuses for their favorite fighter ducking fights to, quote unquote, get the bag. Inspector emoji. Yeah, for sure. For sure. You heard him. You know, that's what they do. El Chapo, $2. These Earl sexuals are something else. Tell me about it. One lump sum, $5. We saw Spence fans face after Bud washed him. I like Earl. I felt bad for him. Back with another 2. Don King robbed Mike Tyson. Left him almost broke. Jerry, trying you again.
Let him cook. Let him cook. Two-Tone, you were half right. the Jiggerman, owner of Live Nation, ran Al Haymon out the business after Beyonce's dad got caught stealing from his daughter ticket sales, allegedly. So Al Haymon said, I'm going to boxing, where I can create another nation of goddamn sheep. Floyd Mayweather, Leo Santa Cruz, Deontay Wilder, Keith Thurman, Danny Garcia, the Charlo twins, Errol Spence. You know, I'm going to guess some of you PBC choir boys don't know that they were all under Golden Boy until Schaefer and Al Haymon stole them like thieves in the night to create the PBC.
Ain't nobody thought he fell asleep at the wheel. It's called capitalism.
Now, question for you.
Capitalism.
Did you know who Tank Davis was before he got with Mayweather?
Absolutely. I've said that
You
story
knew who
many
Tank
times.
Davis was before he got to Mayweather?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well,
remember, I've been
you're the
covering the sport
exception.
for a while, I got to
I'm
go
gonna
to
give
the
you that.
DC fights.
I'm going to give you that. You're the exception because you like the underdog. You like finding that person no one knows about. Did anybody know who Canelo was before he signed up with Golden Boy?
Hell yeah, he already
I
had
know
a
he was 30. I know he was 30-0.
He had a Televisa deal already, brother.
I understand that. Did anyone in the United States mainstream?
No.
PBC choir boys. I'm talking to the PBC choir boys. Did you know who Canelo was before he signed with Golden Boy? No. Probably not. This is what I'm talking about. Canelo, brother, like I said, you don't owe anybody anything, but you are moving real strange. And I get it. I'll be praising Al Haymon right now because guess what? What y'all don't know is Al Haymon is the only one giving Canelo a deal. Hearn can't afford it. He's like, we're going to lose on that deal. Golden Boy, ditto. Top Rank, ditto.
Not
Turkey.
true, not true. Bro, come on, bro. Come on, Berlanga, Matchroom was trying to do the Canelo Berlanga before. Eddie's only been talking about Berlanga and Canelo, so how does he now not have the money?
Hang on a second. Eddie Hearn is on record already saying that he would love to do business with Canelo, but he can't pay him against the Munguias, and of course he's fighting his guy, but who's promoting the fight?
My dude, has Eddie ever been on record saying he don't want to make the Berlanga fight? Because that's the sole reason they signed Berlanga.
He's going to make it, but he ain't the one on the hook to pay Canelo Ness.
He's not on the hook now because PBC, but he always signed Berlanga with the intentions of getting him the Canelo fight. So what are we talking about?
I get that. I'm talking about who is going to pay for Canelo. Okay, listen. I get it. I'm not here to bash Canelo. He's moving very different these days. He's moving different. And maybe it is because he lost to Bivol. I know he's got a long-standing feud with Golden Boy. But you can't tell me you didn't even know how to speak English. How the hell is a PBC going to push you? They don't even have a promoter. Al Haymon sits on the back, and yeah, he can make your money. But he ain't going to talk for you.
It's about fights, but that's the belt. It's about fights. You got to remember, Cotto learned English like the very end of his career, bro. You don't have to speak English to be a star if you fighting the right people too. We got King Born. Actually, let me double check here first real quick. We got Jake Carrillo, $2. Wait, Brittany Griner was handling Beyonce's business.
Brittany Griner? Absolutely not.
Lil Zoo did $5. Counterpunch, Tip, Bellis.
Let's go main event, Tip. Talk that PBC talk.
King Born, what up?
Hey, yo, y'all hear me, right?
We hear you, right?
Listen. Live chat, power chat. Let's get to the porno chicks, right? First of all, my top two was Cherokee the Ass and Beauty Dior. Cherokee from LA, but y'all know Beauty Dior from Buffalo, where Rick James at, where they made Buffalo Wings at. Hey, yo, Two-Tone,
What's
why all
happening,
these
B?
PBC cats, Two-Tone, scared of a Teletubby with money, a.k.a. Turkey Sheik? That's a Teletubby with money. They all scared. They frightened. You know why? Because bust it like this, right? He might be foul. He might be foul for boxing, just like a man with no arms, kicking a man with no legs. That's some foul shit to see. But one thing you gotta understand about Turkey, and one thing you gotta understand about De La Hoya and Eddie Hearn, they fucking with the connect. Two-Tone, that's the money man. Al Haymon, them cats don't got no fucking money like Turkey Sheik and his people. They know that. So what? You got Tank, you got Canelo. Oh, those are two we want to see. Those are two fights from PBC. Nobody give a fuck about Errol Spence. Half the people on TBV Universe give a fuck about no Errol Spence and Fedora. We want to see Errol Spence fight Boots. But Boots want to come up to 154. He could get it on galore style. You know what I mean? But one thing I'm going to tell y'all, man, right now, y'all don't see the play. Al Haymon, Bob Arum, those the old cats. You know what I'm saying? Listen, Oscar De La Hoya only 52. Eddie Hearn ain't even 50. So they pushing out the old to pop up the young. Why you think Eddie Hearn and Oscar De La Hoya, they aligning themselves with the Teletubby with money, a.k.a. the Turkey Sheik? Y'all don't see the play right now? You don't see that Turkey Sheik is trying to do a switch him up, fix him up? He trying to get all the big names with them two fighters and make the big fights with them two promotional companies. Right, Jerry Soriano? Yeah. Crown Heights, Brooklyn. We smart here. King Born, know the name. So all that PBC shit is bogus. They gonna fuck with the connect that got the money, and that's Turkey Sheik. And everybody on the back chat know, everybody in the goddamn boxing universe know how the shit going. You can't see it, you're blind, baby. You blind from the facts. So like I said, Two-Tone, if I come to you with a man that he got the product, the money, and he got the clientele, who you messing with? Or you gonna mess with the guy who don't got that much clientele, don't got that much money? Al Haymon, remember, Al Haymons was getting sued, losing money. They got billions over there. Go fuck with your connect, Two-Tone. Come home, Two-Tone. Come home to Turkey Sheik. You smiling, you fucking with me. See, Jerry, that's how you.
That's the bell. And after
We going
the
to
bell,
Turkey Island. She got the money, B.
Tip, main event tip.
Yo, PBC, stand up. It's getting crazy out here, man.
Ain't a lot of people to stand up, though.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to C-Dub, man. You know what I'm saying? Been holding it down day one. Like I said, man, Al Haymon brought me home in 08, man. You know what I'm saying? This was not too long after, This was not too long after, you know what I'm saying? Jim Jones, what's my boy, Max B, and, damn, what's my man, Squad Up? You know who I'm talking about. They dropped that Dipset Bird Gang album. Not too long after that. Yeah, Al Haymon brought me home. But, you know, shout out to dudes like Jerry, man. Shout out to dudes like Jerry, man. Just call in hating on Al, man. You call in hating on Al. Now you can't really hate on Canelo, you know what I'm saying? One of your favorite firemen, Jerry. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy how these dudes just be switching up because they associate themselves with Al and start praising Al. Now we talking about Al Haymon stole fighters. Listen, ain't none of these dudes ever complained about, you know what I'm saying, yo, Al Haymon stole me from Oscar De La Hoya. If anything, all we ever do is hear them praise Al Haymon, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Al Haymon helped me make the most money I made in my career. You know what I'm saying? We don't ever hear that about Eddie Hearn though. Well, hopefully we start hearing that about dudes that's working with Turkey Al-Sheikh. You know what I'm saying? But as far as Al Haymon goes, man, a lot of these fighters done made their career paydays with Al Haymon, man. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta give some praise to Oscar, cause you know what I'm saying. Oscar could get them to that, that level where, yeah, they get that little bit of recognition. You know what I'm saying? And then the people start to see him. But when it comes to Al Haymon, that's when you really become a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like you got that superstar attached to you. But yeah, man, the PBC hate is crazy, man. Y'all know you just gotta get down where you mad at, man. A lot of these dudes mad at the PBC, but they're not willing to come over here and get down. It's just nasty work, bro. It's just nasty work. I don't understand it. Yeah, but it's Monday, man. Al Haymon Appreciation Day. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Canelo Alvarez, man. He came back home, man. He came back home, and we blessed him in. That's how it goes, man, over at the PBC. Once you family, you always family. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. That's how it is. But yeah, shout out to
PBC got
y'all,
the
man. I gotta
cash
go.
cows up over there.
Hey, you feel me, Tone? We get money over here. I don't know. I don't know what the last caller was talking about. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what Boone was talking about. We got all the clientele, bro. You know what I'm saying? Turkey called us. You know what I'm saying? We the ones who was carrying that pay-per-view card last week. You know what I'm saying? We did that. Not Matchroom, not Queensberry. The PBC did that. Shout out to Louis the Cubes, man.
You may feel like it's your time, but it's not your time.
All right, Tip. Appreciate you. Let me see here. We got one lump sum, $2. I used to watch Canelo on Mexican TV in like 2007. Yes, sir. He had that deal, Televisa deal.
Canelo and Dolce Gabbana just talking about, yeah, I'm picking and choosing easy touches. That's wild, man.
He did everything. He did everything, bro. He did everything, bro. He did everything. He's entitled. We got Majid. What it do?
Yo. Everybody needs to like the video. Subscribe to the channel.
Yo, you don't sound good, champ. Where you at? Where you at?
That's better now.
Word.
Fuck the introduction. I can't say that again. Shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? Showing that in this video. Letting them know that before they start keeping their eyes laser beamed on Crawford. It was a man that was called out first due to IBF rankings. Dude was sitting ringside, so they can't dispute that no more. But other than that, I ain't even really had nothing to say. Just give you and Two Tone a shout out, for throwing the show on tonight, keeping people entertained. And King Born, man, all this street shit and all that stuff. Like, god damn, we need some better metaphors, bro. Like, that shit going deep with the plugs and all of that. That's a lot, man. I already told you about that earlier and shit. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all, yo. I'm gonna just keep listening.
All right, champ. Appreciate you. Die Hard. What is up?
What up, fool? What's up, Nest?
What's
Can you hear
up?
me?
Yep.
All right, fool. I just want to say, I think Turkey Al-Sheikh, he's doing a great thing for the sport of boxing. I know a lot of people hate on him and they saying he's bad for the sport, but I think the two biggest faces of boxing right now, which is who? Nello and Tank. They oppose him and they cling to Al Haymon is because Al Haymon's matchmaking them strategically, and he's been doing that.
You wildin'. So you really about to steal a call, Jake Paul?
What do you mean? Jake Paul? Who the fuck is Jake Paul?
You let the counter fly?
What?
You ain't no cop, Jay Reed.
Did you hit the Cash App?
The Cash App is open.
Who the fuck is Jake Paul?
So you gonna act like you ain't just call on Twitter?
I don't know what the fuck you talking about, dog.
Man, if you don't get the fuck out of here, like I ain't been doing this shit for 13 years and got these eagle fucking ears, man. Get your rookie ass out of here. Hey yo, he really made an account and came on Discord. Dudes is terrible. It's $5 for God's sakes. $5. You out here making burner accounts. I tell you, they give you something to laugh at. Motherfuckers is terrible, bro.
Lord
have mercy, yo.
Nah, he ain't for the Fire Stick Boys. Cut that out.
Bro, these is Shure headphones, okay? How the fuck you think I ain't catch that? I know everybody's voice.
Cuz ain't just take time out of his night to make a burner account so he ain't have to pay $5. Say it ain't so, man.
It's so.
He ain't just do that, did he?
Of course.
And then didn't disguise his voice or
He tried though. He tried. I swear to God. He tried.
Man, ban him from the Discord, man. We don't need that. You talk about musty energy. That was diabolical work, bruh. Ban him. Ban him, man, for life, bro. That's fucking crazy.
Yo, he wildin'.
That nigga ain't got 20 quarters, bro. You ain't got $5, bro.
That's wild.
Nigga is crazy, bro.
Damn.
But nah, man. I don't even know. I don't even want to. We just need to roast this nigga for 10 straight minutes. Canelo, know where that's fucked up. He gonna call the blog talk next.
He said he gonna call blog talk next.
He did say
No,
what up,
man.
food. That's crazy.
No, man.
What up,
But on the
food?
real, man, I just feel like as far as Canelo go, I think Turkey and any promoter, when it comes to Canelo, you got to be content with allowing Canelo to do what he wants. Don't put him in any tough fights at this point. Just be happy with the fact that you promoting the Canelo fight. You're gonna make some money and it's gonna be an event. I think Turkey's biggest mistake was he's a hardcore boxing fan with an unlimited piggy bank, so he wants Canelo to fight tough fights. And every other promoter knows, like, you ain't forcing Canelo to do shit, nigga. Just be happy you Canelo's promoter for however long it is. And Turkey ain't on that. Turkey like, nah, I want him to fight Bud or David or somebody. I'm not trying to pay to watch him beat up Berlanga. So I can't knock Turkey for that. But you got to understand, if you're going to be in the Canelo business at this point in his career, them the fights you're going to get, the Munguias, the fucking Berlangas. They was talking Chris Eubank. So I respect Turkey for saying I ain't about to put my money up, pay this nigga $40-50 million for that shit.
Eubank,
So,
I remember a week ago, Chris Eubank was all good for Bud.
no Bud fan was happy with no fucking Chris Eubank.
Y'all was acting like
Stop
it.
it, bro.
Y'all was acting like
Stop it, bro.
Y'all wasn't keeping it real. Y'all was acting like it. Like, well, if this is all we got.
Bro, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. Don't ask for that nigga on Blog Talk, bro. That nigga fucking bum. Get up, y'all, bro.
Chill. He probably ain't get paid yet, man. He all right. But that was wild. That was a wild. I never seen that done. That was the first in all my years. What's up, I mean?
Yo, shout out to homie doing the equivalent of putting plaster Paris in his raps. Sneaking whole different accounts just to get a call off. Trust me, man. You can't do that. He Margarito the show, man.
Hey Jake Paul, somebody sent you a counterpunch. Where you at?
Damn, he got a counter.
Now the people want to hear from him. Jake Paul, aka Die Hard. Where you at? Oh man, but I mean, you been listening?
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I hindsight is 2020. First of all, shout out to $1 Million worth of game. Shout out to Gilly, always tap dancing for fighters, never asking them real questions. But I think people, it's no different than the choices I could have made differently. Now, I don't know. He's saying, he on one hand, I did good business with Golden Boy. I'm not mad at anybody. That's the right thing to say. I just don't know what he says. I could have done better with Al Haymon, man. Listen, yes, no fighters generally call and say, I've made this amount of money with this particular fighter, but with this particular promoter, right? But we all know how much these fighters make for the most part. Al Haymon is the only one. Yes, on one hand, he might have introduced more lucrative paydays for fighter, but he also introduced mystery money as the mystery man. So with all this mysterious shit, I can't imagine how Canelo comes up with the percentages, back-end splits that nobody ever gets a chance to see. Hell, we don't get a chance to see him with more tangible companies. So I'm not sure how all of a sudden I would have made, something, if I was born in the suburbs and not Newark, New Jersey, I would be more successful. Big ass motherfucking if. And I ain't buying it, Canelo. Fuck out of here with your if.
I mean, I'm buying it. I don't think it's hard to put 1 + 1 still equals 2. And, Al Haymon is still included in all the biggest events in boxing, and he's attached to all the biggest names in the sport. So one can only assume that if he had Canelo from the beginning, fights like Trout would have still happened. Fights like Laura would have still happened, but the Charlos would have happened. Floyd would have still happened. Al just had, Earl might have happened sooner. Al just had the inventory, right? Because think of Canelo. Cotto. I brought him up already, right? He didn't speak English. He wasn't this media darling or personality, but he fought the right fights. He fought the people wanted to see him fight, He fought Jennings. He fought Mosley. He fought Clottey. He fought Pacquiao. He fought Margarito twice. He fought Floyd. He fought they wanted him to fight Triple G. He never did it, But he fought Canelo, and then he fought Sergio Martinez, and maybe Daniel Geale. He was a 3-time IBF champ or 2-time IBF champ. So,
we talked about it on the show the other day. Didn't he get? And again, I don't know how much he was paid out. But remember that big ass contract from DAZN and $200 million, all these, and I'm not saying that he could not have got more, but I'm saying.
But remember that didn't work out. Remember he had to sue to get out of that, and realized that Oscar was, that something was fishy with that contract. Remember that contract also stated that he was entitled to 47% split. Right, 47% split, or that the other guy Gennady was entitled to 47% split, and Canelo the 53. But that if that third fight happened, they had to pay him an extra amount of money to make it happen. So it was a lot in that contract. So while the number sounded nice and it was 350, not 250, he never completed it, so he didn't get it. He did get whatever crazy amount for fielding. And I think the first 2 more fights, but then after that, he sued to get out.
Well, so, and this is my point too. You had, it was just reports. I don't believe everything Rick Glazer says. I believe less of what Rick Glazer says. Shout out to him, no. But there was a lot of reports of fighters looking for their coin, right? Al Haymon. Not only that, I just want to say, because this is not about shutting down Al Haymon. This is about the business of boxing being nasty, period. Jessica Camara, she won a WBA gold after Hoon Min Choi, who's held that belt hostage for 1,000 years. This girl still ain't get paid for that fight.
Yeah, women's boxing is different totally, though.
Well, remember, Wilder said he didn't get paid on his back end. So I'm just saying all these promoters got tricked. So it's hard for me to say, one promoter would have treated me better when there's people on that side saying that they didn't get what they was owed. I never buy that.
I mean, again, different stars, though. Like you see Wilder complain, but you ain't seeing Tank, Floyd, and Canelo complain. They praising Al. And they on a different tax bracket.
But that's why he's not complaining, though. Ask all the other people. That's what I'm saying. All the other people that might have done business. Shit, we see it. I'm sure Vito and them got paid, but we seen them, handshake deals in the next minute. You got to walk your boy over across the street. The business of it.
But the release still said he's advised by Haymon. Aha.
Aha!
Just like Daniel Jacobs. Haymon isn't a dictator. Daniel
Not at
wanted
all.
that matchroom money. Haymon let him go. Jesse Vargas wanted that matchroom money. Haymon let him go. Mikey Garcia wanted that matchroom money. Haymon let him go. Thomas Delorme wanted that matchroom money. Haymon let him go. Like, he don't hold you back. He can only advise you. That's why when I say Crowd YP talking about, oh, this what they wanted, the matchmaker. No, the boss is the fighter. The boss is the fighter. So Haymon can say whatever and do whatever, but he gonna do ultimately what the fighter wants. Just like Earl. Haymon wanted what? Thurman Earl. Earl wanted what? Bud Crawford. What did we get? Bud Crawford. Because the fighter's the boss, no matter what anyone tells you, no matter how much no, don't matter. Fighter the boss.
Well, again, nothing personal. I don't want anybody to take it like I got something against Al Haymon. I just got something
You got something against Al Haymon.
Oh, here we go. I got something against Al Haymon. I got allegiances to CYP. What you want to put on my jacket now, man?
What else you got? I don't know. I gotta think, man. It comes to me. But I do got MadBet 100. He says $2. Al Haymon checks after all of my events. Drake. My bad. I was refreshing. But that looks like the last call on SGTO, Instagram, and Twitter.
Two-Tone the Superstar, all platforms, man.
King Amin Invest 61 on IG, King Amin Invest 61 on Twitter, the championship rounds on YouTube.
Peace.
Peace.